As a free and independent country, we're a baby.
Free and independent.
What do you mean? As a free... Are you going to be all 6 counties?
No, I wasn't. Well, I suppose you could make that argument. But no, I wasn't thinking of that. I was more thinking that I don't think this country's ever properly been democratic.
No, not really.
Like, we just swapped one...
I mean, since not being owned by the British, I guess, we're very new.
We've, like, you know, just swapped one oppressive for another.
Mm-hmm.
We swapped an English...
Landlords and Catholics.
We swapped the English landlords for the Irish landlords. Mm-hmm. And yeah, the Catholic Church basically ran the country.
Can you tell that we went to a Irish Independence Museum recently? That is what all the fucking Irish revolutionaries who were all like hardcore socialists were saying. We cannot swap English landlords for fucking Irish landlords because English or Irish, they're all fucking landlords.
Rule Britannia.
Right. Inside. It's loaded up. I have my controller in. Let's see if this is good. It's meant to be.
I'm scared.
And it should work.
I'm scared.
And what did we fucking do? I know.
Handed everything to the church for decades and decades and decades.
I've clicked the A button. Oh, I'm a little guy. Hello.
You're not as little as you were in the other game.
I might be. We haven't seen a giant buggo yet.
No, you're older. Whee!
Ooh, I've got some springier legs as well. I like this guy. This guy can fucking jump. He's got some hops.
Whee!
Oh, Jesus Christ, Emma, what the fuck?
She frightened me. God, she could give some warning, like. God, cat, you frightened the fuck out of me. Come here. Good cat.
You scared the shit out of me. Oh, why are you going down behind my back? It's so weird. Right, goodbye. Stream cat.
She really is so clingy. She's desperate for attention.
If both of us are in a room, she will be in that room and start like meowing at us.
Not necessarily. At night time, she doesn't see. I don't think she likes the dark. Because we notice at night time when we go to bed and we turn off the lights, she doesn't come up. She stays downstairs.
She waits until it gets light and then comes up. I think she might be slightly spooked of the dark. What?
I love her so.
We usually leave the lamp on for the guinea pig, so she hangs out with them on the couch.
We don't leave the living room light on. We leave the kitchen light on.
Anyway, let's run around in the forest. This already looks really pleasant. Like, I would love to run around in a forest like this. There's not many in Ireland, but I love it when I get the opportunity.
She just came out of nowhere. Didn't hear her. Just bloody jumped. Frightened the shit out of me.
I don't blame her. When I turn my hallway light off, I run into my bedroom to stop the ghouls.
I'm just going to check she's all right, because I think I scared her.
I used to do that, but I think I blame my dad, who very, very occasionally, if I went to bed early and my parents were still up, if I went to the bathroom or came downstairs, he would turn off all the lights and do zombie noises and chase me. And it scared me so much that I got slightly afraid of going out at night because of it. Not like properly, but a little. I walk in the dark and I only put my phone light on out of courtesy to other people. I'm like that now. I love being in the dark. I would have no lights or curtains open at all. Why have you scooped a cat now? Are you putting her on the windowsill?
She likes to go on the windowsill. Then she won't be lonely.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
I think she's just going to jump back down. I think she wants to wander around and jump.
But she likes going on the windowsill.
I know, but of her own volition. Ghouls can't see you if you stand still. We can hear meows. My mum does seances, so if anyone's got a nighttime visitor to worry about, it's me. My dad used to fucking love chasing me and my mum. Like, I would occasionally hear my dad doing, like, I'd hear all the lights click off if I was, like, in bed at, like, 11 at night or something, and I could hear my parents starting to go to bed, like, turning off their movie or whatever.
Yeah, Kate's right. She's not in the mood for windowsill.
But I would hear all the lights click off, and then my dad start doing zombie noises, and my mum going, "I'll fucking kill you," and run away.
She likes going on the windowsill.
Mm-hmm. Also, he used to do a thing. I promise we will play the game in just a second, but he used to do the thing. He used to be very rotund, I guess is the word. He used to be a lot larger than he currently is. And so I used to have a large, sort of jolly Santa-like belly. And he saw an ad called Belly's Gonna Get Ya,
Oh, I've
which I think
seen
was
this ad.
advertising shoes,
No,
some runners.
No, it wasn't it this ad for like Beer Belly, the Beer Belly.
No, it's Belly's.
Yeah, it's like the guy.
Belly's
The
gonna get
guy
you.
is jogging to avoid the beer belly. I've seen this.
It's for
ad.
Reebok shoes.
Yeah, but it's a beer belly.
Yes.
It's like he's running so he doesn't get fat.
My dad saw this ad when I was a kid. Advert from 2000. I was 4, and he started doing this to me, and it scared me so much that I think I had nightmares about it for about 2 years. Genuinely, when this ad came on, I would run out of the room. Really fucking terrified me.
I remember this ad. That's so bad.
There we go. That's the ad.
Oh, let it
basically.
finish.
There you go.
Lose the beer belly.
That scared the absolute fuck out of me. The only thing that scared me more as a kid, and this is deeply embarrassing to even say, the only thing that scared me more as a kid was the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man at the end of Ghostbusters. That really scared the shit out of me. And that wasn't even because of getting chased around. That was just because I found him creepy.
I can't remember.
That was horrifying. They needed to go abstract.
I found the Jitterman kind of scary.
You showed me that recently, and I did not find it scary.
Show them the Jitterman.
Fine. Very quickly. Is it the Judderman?
It's for a beer.
Judderman.
I found this ad scary. It's an ad.
Metz Judderman 2000. Same year.
It's an ad for beer.
Judderman, my dear.
It just kind of looks like a Mighty Boosh.
Be quiet.
Sketch.
You let your thing show.
I'm sorry.
He's fat. Sharp of tongue and spindle-limbed he is, and cunning. With sweetened talk of schnapps and mets and the deliciousness of judders.
I don't know if this makes me want to drink.
Oh, this is way longer than the one I saw.
Sweet as teeth, my love, and sharpened ones at that.
Yeah, and then look what he becomes.
Beware the Judderman, my dear, when the moon is fat.
It wasn't called Metz in the ad I saw. It was for Smirnoff.
Maybe it's got licensed out or something. He looks like Joffrey from Game of Thrones. He really does. He looks like a fucked up Joffrey, which is just Joffrey, I guess. Europe is weird. Buy our drink and you'll get stolen. It is basically you'll get snatched by a spindly monster if you get pissed.
That ad scared the shit out of me as a child.
Right, inside. There we go, resume. We're wandering about in the woods. We did this fairly recently in the woods, right? Walk across a big log.
What?
Remember we walked across that big log in the woods? Across a little river?
That was years ago.
Was it?
Yeah,
When did you go back to those woods?
That was like 2018 or something.
Time means nothing to me.
One more video.
Oh my god, fine.
I like watching silly videos.
Mike's Hard Lemonade. Video is not rated. Log in to watch.
Just use your Google. Just use your Google, please.
Fine, continue. Use Google account.
Just click on.
I am.
Cool.
Videos on Vimeo. Now click the link again. See if that worked. Mike's Hard Lemonade. Oh Jesus! What the fuck is this?
Ape-like men.
This is an American thing, right?
Sorry, Sample. I don't think we can play your one. Kane won't let me.
Do you like when
I'd
Daddy
play
help me? Well, that sucks.
I love them.
Yeah, I really liked her. Yeah, she seemed like a lovely girl. Looks like you could use a refreshing Mike's Hard Lemonade. You're on.
A hard day calls for hard lemonade.
Okay, just one more, just samples and that's it.
Make it Mike's.
I kind of loved that. That was fucking bizarre. That was... Why would anybody make that? That was great. Boogie Nights Dirk Dick. This is just from a movie. No, this is the fucking You've Got the Touch from fucking Marky Mark. I'm not watching anything with Marky Mark in it on this stream right now. All I'm saying is that if he had been on those planes, 9/11 wouldn't have gone down that way.
Oh, no, he said that.
Yes, he did. That is the most famous thing I know about Marky Mark, is that he genuinely thinks he would have saved 9/11.
Well, he wouldn't have stopped all the other planes. It would have stopped. He said, I would have stopped this one plane.
He said...
the plane that he was on.
He said specifically, if I had been on that plane, I can tell you it wouldn't have gone down that way.
Yeah, he means that plane wouldn't have crashed, but the other three would still have crashed.
There was 3 of them?
There was 4 planes that day.
Really?
Yes, Ken.
There was 1 each for the 2 plane twins, or the 2 tower twins.
One hit one tower.
One brother tower, and then the other brother tower.
One hit one tower.
And then there was the Pentagon. Where'd the other one go? Oh, was that the shit one that just landed in a field?
Yes.
Oh, never mind then.
The one
3
that,
proper ones.
The one that was aiming for the White House.
Yeah, okay.
But the passengers overpowered the terrorists and they crashed.
Fine.
For God's sake.
What? Leave me alone.
You're terrible.
That one doesn't count then.
Yes, it does. All those poor people died. Jesus, I swear to God, I'm going to scream my head off.
What? Because Kat keeps wanting to come up?
Everyone forgets about the Pentagon. I remember I was looking up the Pentagon 9/11 thing.
I saw I learned about it, genuinely, through a meme where SpongeBob was screaming they hit the fucking Pentagon.
Anyway.
Genuinely, that's how I learned that they hit the Pentagon.
I couldn't find much information on the Pentagon 9/11 thing. It's like they covered it all up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not covered up, but like kept it quiet or something. Because quite a lot of people died at the Pentagon.
I genuinely didn't know it. Yeah, nobody makes Pentagon jokes. SpongeBob is great.
Well, and no one makes jokes about that plane that crashed in the field.
Oh, that's boring.
It was heading for the White House.
If it had hit the White House, that would have been unbelievably funny.
Those people...
But they just... Oh, poor field.
Those people saved George Bush's life.
Oh, fuck them. They're going to hell with the terrorists.
Jesus.
I'm sorry! That's a joke! Hell in Minecraft. I'm sure they were lovely people. Everyone...
Jesus.
I'm sorry.
Come here, little love. You can make jokes all you want about 9/11 to mock the jingoism, the war and terror, but don't say stuff like that.
Sorry. I can't believe you said that.
And Ollie 7 of 9 is American too. I'm sorry, Ollie 7 of 9. Hello, little
Let's
love.
resume, shall we?
No, everyone is leaving you.
I know, I deserve it.
Oh, she's such a cute kitty.
She's fine. She's all right. I would say I'm neutral on the cat. I think she's like a 7 out of 10 cat. She's like completely fine. You're all right, aren't you? You're like a pretty okay cat.
Don't be so mean. She's lovely.
She's 7 out of 10's pretty good.
She's lovely.
Anyways, the cat just saved stream. I love. He was in a school anyway when it happened. I don't remember 9/11. There we go. That'll make everybody feel weird. I don't remember 9/11. I was 4 when I don't remember
born?
seeing it on the news or anything.
1996.
Yeah, 4.
1, 2,
just
3,
turned
4,
5 maybe.
It was September, so you turned 5 and.
But I have no memories of 9/11.
I do. I remember.
She wants to sit on your knee. I don't remember it either. There we go.
I don't think she does because she only really sits on our lap on the sofa in the living room.
Mm-hmm. She just likes fucking around.
She just wants attention.
I was lying on the sitting room floor colouring.
Last night she went onto my lap and she put her claws and she scratched my stomach.
Mm-hmm. Was it like a really bad horror movie where you were colouring like 2 towers on fire and you went, "Mummy, look, I made a drawing."
I'll tell you mine.
I don't know why you're English. But
I'll tell you mine.
I made a drawing.
I'll tell
and
you
then your mum went, "Oh my God," and looked at the exact thing happening on the screen.
Do you want to sit in my lap?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she jumps, I'll scream.
You will. You constally scream when she jumps at you.
She really hurt my stomach last night. She clawed me when she was digging in her little feet.
That's exactly how it went down.
I'll tell you my 9/11 story.
Mm-hmm.
It was the 9th of... No, it was the 9th. It was the...
Yeah, it was pretty famously the 11th of September.
Well, the Americans say
I know,
9,
they
so I
say
get
it wrong.
confused.
It's 11/9, really.
So I was... How old was I? 2001. I was 8. I'd be 9 that November.
God, it's like looking into a world of the past.
So I was like coming home from school because it happened in the morning there, so it was like school time here.
Mm-hmm.
So like I was back home from school on the bus, and no one was talking about it in the bus because I guess we were all 8 and 9. Nowadays they'd all have their phones. So I went into the house. My mom was at work. I don't know where my little brother was, and my dad had the TV on, and he was like almost obscenely excited.
What the fuck?
Well, he was like, "Oh my God, Emma, you're witnessing something amazing. Look." And he was pointing at the TV. And since I was only 8 and a bit of a stupid child, let's be honest, I just saw like a smoky building. I don't think I genuinely understood that, that it was people were in that building. I didn't get what the fuss was. And,
It's just an ugly building.
And so and then my dad started going like, whoever did this, it doesn't matter whoever did this, America is going to nuke whoever did this.
Oh, fuck me.
I mean, he was right.
Yeah.
Well, not right, because Iraq, that's not, sorry for another time. But anyway, so he said all this, and I was just looking at him going, can I go now?
I want to play outside.
It only actually, I think I did go and play outside.
Mm-hmm.
It only actually, you didn't see the people bailing out of the building. They didn't show that in the news. Wasn't that? Yeah, I don't think. You mean the people?
I'm pretty sure they did.
Well, I didn't.
Wasn't it just live footage?
Well, maybe not by the time I got home. All I remember was smoky buildings and my dad saying that and leaving. It only hit me. Oh, people were in that in the next couple of days, because the next couple of days were sad because the newspapers were and the news every single night was like,
freedom isn't free.
No, listen.
It takes folks like you and me.
The newspapers and the news were sad in the following days because every day on
Hoorah.
Stop it.
Sorry, I'm joking.
Every day in the news, it would be like, we're looking for survivors. And as every day went by, even...
Well, that's not funny.
Even at my age, I was like, if they haven't found them by now, they're unlikely to find them.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it was sad in the days after when I actually understood, oh, there was people in there.
Mm-hmm. They showed it to us every year in school. What the fuck?
They showed you what every year in school?
That puts my being shown Passion of the Christ in religion class to shame.
They shouldn't show that to children.
We were listening to it on the radio on the way to my grandmother's birthday, and then my brother and I watched the footage while the adults had cake next door. Oh... I don't know why that's cute.
The live footage of people jumping out of the towers. Who the fuck would show? I know it's Texas. No, no offense, but who the fuck would show that to children?
I mean, Texas, probably.
That's terrible.
Just America in general, right?
They showed you footage of people. That's terrible. Because I remember that was the big
public school.
That was the big controversy. They wouldn't show. I don't remember that. I know now that people jumped out the building. I've seen obviously the footage of the people jumping out the building because it was on fire. Mm-hmm. But I don't remember seeing that live. Christ, I thought the news didn't show that. I thought it would be disrespectful.
Yeah, I think they did.
Well, no, because that photograph, I read a whole article about it. That photograph was really unpopular. They wouldn't show it for years. And there's this sort of stigma about the 9/11 jumpers, because of the stigma of suicide, which is really weird because that's a building on fire.
I know, what else are they supposed to do?
We did poetry in school and they showed us people jumping. Oh my God.
Literally the most traumatizing thing I've ever seen. I thought I was bad for having to watch that Australian Macbeth version.
My teacher showed a video of his wife giving birth. My 7th grade teacher, oh, are you American too? The pretzel coat.
That's incredible.
I think all my friends and schoolmates had seen the jumping fella. Jesus Christ.
I heard it was all a hologram. Un-American to jump to your death.
I remember a kid at school being like, it was cool. And I was like, people died, dude. Jesus
Christ. You all had very fucked up school times.
Well, their stories about 9/11 are much more exciting than mine.
Actually, I think they showed it to us to feed the military. Probably. That is a very American thing, right? I am very thankful, the more I read about the American military, to live in a neutral country. It's great. Let's resume and play Inside. I don't know why we went on a 9/11 tangent, but we did.
How did it even come up in conversation?
I don't remember.
I didn't bring it up. You brought it up. Fuck you. Kane looks like I'm obsessed with 9/11. I've barely ever mentioned it.
No, I just think all millennials are a little bit obsessed with 9/11.
I don't think. Well, look.
Well, it's a a traumatic thing that happened when we were coming of age.
Well, no, it
That's
wasn't,
always going to be
it
important.
wasn't traumatic to me because I didn't understand what
I know. I
Like-
want to go play football.
No, well, no. The only thing about 9/11 that you could say is important to millennials, as you love to mock us, even though you are a millennial,
Hmm.
is like one. It was the first time probably people my age saw something historically important live,
Hmm.
and also two, it did have a huge impact on the world. I mean, the war on terror.
Plane travel has never been fun.
Well, yeah, that's been awful. But more importantly, the war on
I
terror
know.
that's killed a lot
That
of people.
too. But
And
also I have to take off my shoes.
the kind of drift to the right in politics has been really dramatic since then.
Hmm.
Like countries were a lot more left back then. They weren't. They weren't. I'm not saying they were socialists, but they were a lot more left. Like since 9/11, it's become way more conservative all over the Western world, not just America.
We had a young German teacher, like the subject, and he went in like, well, I'm sure you've talked about what happened with all the other teachers too, so no need if you don't want to. And we went, no, literally no one said a word to us about it. He was a bit shocked. He remained the only one to take an hour to talk about it. Aww.
God,
There you
that's so
go.
sad. Yeah, I don't remember talking about it at school.
I don't think I was in school when that happened.
How old are you?
5?
Weren't you in like?
No, I would have been in
Junior
junior infants then, yeah. But I
Yeah.
don't think anyone talked about it. We didn't see it in school at any point. They taught us like maths instead. I think it's quite traumatic, even though it didn't affect us directly. Seeing that as a kid, you're being hit with the realization that awful things will happen. It's the time, it's the day that innocence died.
Awful things had already happened to some of us.
I'd left school. Oh, God. Let's resume inside.
I think I have to be honest. I think the war in Iraq, the beginning of the war in Iraq, affected me a lot more because I was really naive about that. Like I remember.
Were you like full on jingoistic?
No, God, no. It was the opposite.
Listening to Garth Brooks and
No.
wearing a cowboy
It
hat.
was like when the war in Iraq happened. Do you remember when the beginning of it was like
Vaguely.
20
yes.
years ago, March 2003.
I vaguely do, yeah.
Like I don't want to upset the Americans now. Actually, no, never mind. You were in the wrong. But like anyway, the UN was saying stuff like, you can't invade Iraq, it'll be wrong. They don't have weapons of mass destruction. And I was like, things have changed since Hitler's time. Of course they won't just invade a country for no reason. I didn't know about Vietnam. I was young. So like when they invaded Iraq for no reason, I was like really shocked. That was more of a loss of innocence because I was like, I thought we lived in a good world now and people didn't do things like that anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that had more of an impact on me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just being honest.
When Bush 2 got elected, the general consensus was Bush 2 will do every and anything to invade Iraq and finish his dad's business before 9/11 even happened.
Oh yeah, because his dad
It's a
had a
fantastic excuse.
very...
Based opinion, Emma.
What does that mean?
Oh, my poor offline Emma. Based.
I don't know what that means.
That's based.
Is that a good thing or a
It's
bad
like the
thing?
opposite of being cringe.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It's like the opposite of cringe.
Well, like, I like... now that I'm obviously it's 20 years later, and I'm like, well, yeah, powerful countries invade little countries all the time. But at the time, I was genuinely shocked because, like, I've always been obsessed with World War II, as Kim will tell you. So
Yes.
even at the age, because I would have been 10 in March 2003, so like I'd read all my horrible history books, and it was like, oh yeah, we've changed since Hitler. Nobody can just invade a country for no reason. The world is good now.
Oh,
Like,
no.
I didn't know about Vietnam. I mean, I probably knew that there was a place called Vietnam, but I didn't know about the war. So, like, when they invaded Iraq and everyone... I was like, but the UN said no. They said they didn't have weapons. Why are we going on this tangent about 20 years
don't
ago?
know. The months after, I was terrified that we were going to have World War III. I remember that well. Fuck, someone delete that, please. Was that a password that just got posted? I don't know. I don't know how to delete messages. So that would be fun.
Say what it is.
I don't know. Wrong screen. How do you delete a message in this chat? I have genuinely no idea. I don't know how to do things.
Maybe one of the mods will
Sorry.
delete it.
Of course it was not a password. I also remember the news suggesting Saddam was buying up all the PS2s to power his WMDs. Oh no. Who's going to play Parappa the Rapper
The
now?
Germans invaded to conquer. We just invaded to destabilize and then leave it. Well, that's sort of colonialism for you.
Another world war. Oh no, not another one. How do you delete a message? I think what I can do is if I timed you out, you click on it and delete it? I don't know. I can't on mine. Do I not have moderator tools on my own chat? Hang on. I don't know if I do. I can't interact with this message. I can click on you and ban you. I can ban Grenarius.
No.
It's time, I think. I don't know what to do. Fucking hell. I'll have to make some changes now. Right, let's go back to inside. You can't ban Grenarians. Please no ban.
Yeah, it's oh, a truck.
Oh Jesus! Are you gonna get fucking sliced like in Suspiria?
Oh Christ, that's scary. Did you see what happened?
A truck?
No, did you see there was people in it? The man locked a bunch of people in the truck.
Mm-hmm. Free them. Or not.
I know. Is it like, do you reckon, people smuggling?
It seems like people smuggling. Smuggling sounds like a much more adorable word for something that isn't adorable. There's a timeout. If you're that lazy, you can time out for 10 seconds.
Okay, hide. Don't let them capture you. Oh no, they're going to put you in the truck.
They're going to put me in the contraption. Yeah, it sounds like snuggling.
He's wearing masks.
Like snuggling, but then they also take you somewhere. Time him out, it's serious. How do I time someone out?
You don't know how to do that either?
No! / time out. Grenarius. 1. I figured it out. There we go.
I smuggle my kids through security. Ooh.
Furiously incompetent. I have moderators for this sort of thing usually. You've all let me down. I don't know how to run my own stream. The revelation Dreya has no power over us. I have banned, I think, one person manually, and I genuinely cannot remember how. Hello, Poop Lord, welcome. I can't remember how.
Is this the guy who...
Pidgeot!
Is this the guy who loves guinea pigs?
Yes.
Guinea pigs!
Pidgeot.
Let's get a guinea pig. No, oh wait. It's time we paid attention
Oh,
to the
you
game.
can't ban your timeout other mods, is that it? So I have to do it manually as the big boy. Okay. Stream owner, whatever you want to call it.
Remind me to get a guinea pig before the stream ends.
Oh, we can hide in the fridge like Indiana Jones. Like climb concrete.
I had a really weird dream of a Braveheart last night.
Oh, that poor Emma.
No, it wasn't anything. It was literally just scenes from the movie.
Stream daddy. Ugh.
It was literally just scenes from the movie Braveheart. There was no narrative.
I know, that's why I said poor Emma, because that's horrific.
Yeah, it was really weird. It was like, why the fuck did I have a dream about Braveheart the movie? Like, because your dreams are supposed to be like your subconscious or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm. Maybe you just really want to watch Braveheart again.
No, I haven't thought about Braveheart or read anything about Braveheart. Like, what the fuck? Why was I dreaming about Braveheart?
Mel Gibson infecting your dreams. It's viral marketing for the new Passion of the Christ movie. It's like, oh yeah, but Braveheart's alright. It's not.
I thought Braveheart was okay.
I despised Braveheart so much. I didn't see it as a kid, so I had no nostalgia for it or anything, but I hated it.
Kane groaned and I told him my mom's favourite movie was Titanic, James Cameron's Titanic, and my dad's favourite movie was Braveheart. So when I was a little kid, they both came out when I was a little kid too. I watched a lot of Braveheart and Titanic because my parents always had it on. Mm-hmm. And you were horrified because you were like, what two terrible movies to watch.
I know, I hate both of them.
I probably
Braveheart's worse.
I probably know both of them nearly off by heart.
Braveheart is a worse movie than Titanic.
I enjoy them both. I'm not saying they're good movies. Like Braveheart is definitely anti-English because
well, it's hard not to be.
Yeah, but the Scots might as well be saints and the English might as well be demons in that movie.
But it's weirdly anti-Scottish as well because it makes them look like 300 or 400 years behind what they actually were at the time.
Kind of backwards, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so culturally and socially. But and it's definitely a homophobic movie, Braveheart. And in general, it's just very simplistic and trite. But, I do enjoy it. It's really fun, the battle scenes. And Mel Gibson dies horrifically.
Don't believe her lies.
And Mel Gibson dies horrifically.
That is funny.
And
you get to see Mel Gibson get tortured, which is always fun.
As for Titanic, whenever Titanic tries to do a story, it's terrible. As in the whole romance and the whole very, very unsubtle class commentary from a man who makes billions for making movies. But the Titanic, when the ship sinks, is brilliant. It's exciting, it's tense, great special effects. Kane was bored.
I was so bored by Titanic.
I was like, this isn't CGI, this is practical. It's a fucking massive thing. It's amazing.
If only if it was interesting.
I thought it was interesting. I love the movie when the ship sinks.
Mm-hmm.
And I cry when all the people die, because they were real. I'm not crying at Leonardo DiCaprio drowning. I'm crying at the real people drowning.
I can surf. Not really, no.
Mel Gibson's Braveheart sent the template for big battle scenes. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but it's like when you watch a silent film and you go, I can see how this is influential, but also I'm not really enjoying myself that much.
I thought the Braveheart battle scenes were fantastic. Mm-hmm. And I thought the Titanic sinking scenes were fantastic.
I did not, either of them. Mel Gibson is an anagram of big melons. It is.
I mean, Mel Gibson is a terrible human being. I'm not saying for a second he isn't, but he can direct. Because he directed Braveheart, didn't he?
Yes.
He can direct he can direct a battle.
I've heard some of his most recent movies are fantastic as well. I haven't watched any of them. Hacksaw Ridge is meant to be really great.
Oh, did he direct that too?
Yeah, I think that's him.
Is that Vietnam?
I don't know.
Vietnam War?
I don't know. My IRL name can be turned into a German anagram that translates to "is silly guy."
Aw.
Grenarius?
No, he said his real name. Just go back.
I don't speak German, so I don't know why I'm trying to figure it out.
Just go into your thing.
Okay. It's also an anagram of bong slime, but that's the comedy. Dreya's broken.
But yeah, I had a dream about Braveheart, and it wasn't any of the exciting scenes. It was the scene where he marries that woman, not the French princess, the woman that got killed by the English. Remember he marries that girl? What was her name? Murrin or something? I was like, why the fuck did I...
Oh god, it's a boy! I'm gonna get mauled! Kick him! You're meant to, Oh, Jesus Christ! Fuck me! I think you're meant to shove your arm down its throat or up its ass. One of those. I think with pit bulls, this is probably not true. Don't try this in the heat of battle. But, look it up first. But if a pit bull bites you, I read that you're supposed to, finger it so that it goes, and lets go and, its jaw unlocks. That's probably not true, though.
Oh, yeah, Braveheart and Titanic, because Sam was saying it's less starkly accurate than Highlander, which has magic in it. Braveheart and Titanic...
Oh, Highlander's a much better movie, too.
Braveheart and Titanic are notoriously some of the most...
That works on humans.
Well, funny enough, Titanic is weird, because Titanic apparently does the sinking actually really well. The sinking is apparently really well done and really accurate. And apparently the design of the ship is pretty well done. But Titanic gets lots of the little things wrong, and also, Leonardo DiCaprio just looks ridiculous. He's supposed to be
he's like a boy band member.
Well, he's supposed to be like this semi-homeless artist who bums around Europe and America, and he's like,
a well-groomed boy band.
Yeah, he's got blonde and slicked back hair and beautiful, perfect clothes and perfect skin and teeth.
I'm like Bill Nye the Science Guy.
But Braveheart is really inaccurate. I don't think there's anything one thing that they get right in Braveheart.
No.
The only thing they get right in Braveheart is this place called Scotland, this place called England, and there was a man called William Wallace. That's it. Everything is really inaccurate. They get everything wrong. Remember the battle scene where they're wearing blue paint on their faces? That was done by the Celts against the Romans. Dozens of years, centuries before Braveheart would have happened. It's
oh, Jesus Christ,
really
run! Run, you fucking idiot! Oh no, I've been tranked! Climb! Climb, you sleepy boy! Run! Oh.
Oh god, what are they going to do to you?
I think I died. Can I crouch down so I don't get tranked by the angry boys?
Aren't you...
I don't want free ketamine.
Aren't you Welsh, Samuel? Mel stole Ireland.
Celts too.
Huh?
Wales is Celtic.
Yeah, I know, but how did he steal? Oh, the blue paint, yes.
Oh my god, I keep getting tranked. Fuck me.
The blue war paint, yes.
Woad is the name of the blue war paint. There's your huge respect for the name.
Yeah.
We painted our faces too.
Yes, they did against the Romans apparently.
All the Celts did.
Well, the Romans said they did. Anyway.
Did the Welsh fight naked as well? Because I know that's an Irish special. The Welsh might have done it as well.
Celts rather than.
Oh, there we go. Yes, they did. Sorry, I keep saying ketamine instead of ketamine.
But yeah, and then Braveheart is set centuries after the Romans, and they're wearing blue paint going into battle. It's that's not what it was like.
Say goodbye to your kidney. Does ketamine fuck your kidneys up? Also, people claiming that it wasn't wholesome to suggest fingering a pit bull. it's survival. Like, if you need to, you probably will.
I don't think that actually works.
I
though.
doubt it works. I really doubt it.
No, don't be looking up that, please. Just go back
I'm just
to
going
the
to say,
game.
does it detach their jaw?
I'll never mention 9/11 again. Go back to the game, please.
Hello, English assassin.
Let's stop talking about Braveheart.
Pit bull fingering.
Roman
Jaw?
soldier stumbling against two Irish guys in the forest. Why are you naked? It's for war.
Stick. How do you unlock a pit bull's jaw? There's a YouTube video. I doubt they'll be fingering a pit bull.
Could you
there.
just go back to the other thing, please?
Okay, fine. Sorry.
Thank you.
There we go. Let's stop talking about Braveheart. Am I going to get tranked? Why are they tranking a small boy?
Well, they're obviously people traffickers.
Also, small boys are very annoying, right? Oh god, I'm getting chased! Use your little spring legs. Oh fuck, that was not what you should have done!
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ! Well, I'm not going to be much use to you now if you drown me.
Well, you're a witness to them putting the people
Yeah,
in
but they
the
tranked me before. Alright, we need to jump over this. Or else we're going to get sleepy real quick. Jump! Run! Oh, it's fucking hard to see what's coming up.
This is
Oh, no! Jesus Christ!
Christ.
Fuck me! No!
Oh, my God.
Right, let's keep
This is
going.
more disturbing than the other game.
Well, it's not silhouettes this time.
Yeah, it's not
They could
silhouettes.
afford models.
Well, that was a deliberate art choice.
Alright, hide. Hey, fuck off. Oh, I'm getting chased! Oh, Jesus Christ! Fuck!
I'm just going to get the spray because I think the cats use the litter tray and it kind of smells.
Okay. Kill me. Fucking hell!
I'm sorry.
There's dogs! Jump! Simba! Okay, we're fine. Dogs can't swim, famously. Good stuff. Oh, fuck! Dive down, you fucking sleepy twat! Right. That wasn't great. This feels very Limbo-esque. Okay, sweep your thing around. Can I dive? I can dive. Okay. How big are a small boy's lungs? Probably not very big. There we go. Swim!
Your cats are lovely, but my God, they stink.
They're messier than guinea pigs.
Well, she buries it with the smell.
Do we know why we're being hunted? No. Oh, piggos! Oh, can I pet the piggo?
It's dead.
I know, but just like a sort of rest now, my friend kind of way. Oh.
Has Mel
Little piggo.
Gibson made you angry, or is it hatred of this boy?
I mean, the boy's fine. He's got much springier, like, bouncier legs than the other boy in Limbo. So at least he's able to outrun some guys. The Limbo guy was kind of useless.
Oh, Canarius, I meant to ask you two questions. How are your cats? And how is Lotta? Did you meet Lotta?
Bye.
If you feel comfortable answering that, I just asked you in public.
Oh, I want to go run. Do you want to go run around in the rain if it's raining later?
It's going to be raining all day.
Do you want to go run around in the rain later?
No,
Do you want to go run around in the rain?
no.
I would love to go running in the rain right now.
Have you ever met a capybara, Dreya?
I mean, we've seen capybaras.
Yeah,
They
but
are adorable.
they are
They're
very
incredibly cute.
They're just giant guinea pigs.
You've seen them, but I haven't been up massively close to one now.
I like cornfields.
We must be in America then, because there's cornfields.
The cats are clingy but good as long as they get attention, and Lotta's so sweet. Aw.
Oh, was that... What are you?
Careful.
There was like an adorable... Look at that little chick friend!
Where? I don't see anything.
Look, when I walk this way. Look, there's like a little adorable yellow chick friend.
I don't see anything.
Look, you can see him sometimes in the grass. It's like jingling around. Look at him. Do you see him?
Oh,
Look at his little... Oh, I love you.
You're probably going to eat him.
There's more. Hello.
What are they?
I don't know. Little... Oh God! Look at you. Look at them.
He's so happy.
Oh, look at them.
Emma.
Sorry, Emma, look at them.
They're very
Do
lovely.
you see them?
They're lovely.
Look at the little babies. Oh! I think they're following me.
Of course she likes you, Denise. Have you been close enough to say hello and what are you to her? Well, from where we were, the capybara was in an enclosure. It was like an open farm kind of deal. Mm-hmm. So it could probably have heard Cain if Cain had gone, what are you? But no,
There's so many.
But he wasn't close enough to rub it, no. Not that you should rub around.
Oh my god, I'm gonna get swarmed. Or I can train them to be my sort of...
There is a secret place in the corn farm.
Is there? I'm not really concerned with finding secrets in this game for the most part, but I will check this once.
Maybe you will have more chicks, and you can bring the chicks back to their hen mother.
Oh, hen mother!
And she can sit on them.
They have very coarse fur. It's more like the hair on a pig. For second ending. Right. No spoilers.
I sent you a photo I took just... I don't have my phone now. It's upstairs.
Emma never has her phone on her. Because she is 83.
Well, I listen to music to fall asleep, and then I wake up in the morning and the phone's dead.
Second ending is death, surely. Emma never has her phone on her. It's legitimately kind of annoying.
This one... Yeah, you're glued to your phone. You won't put it down.
At least I can get in touch with people.
You actually don't. Every time I phone you, you never answer.
That's because it's usually on silent, to be fair.
You never answer me when I phone you.
Right. I'm ignoring the secret, I've decided.
What if there's the chicken?
Oh, fine.
Maybe, yeah, these chicks are obviously looking for their mother.
Are they? Are we their mother?
No.
I can be their mother.
The hen is their mother. Mm-hmm. The person who wanted Dreya to look, is it something to do with the chicks? If it's not, we're off. Because you should find their mother. Their chick mother, hen mother, whatever.
Chick mother.
Hen mother. It's a chicken, hens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but she's a mother to chicks. So I guess that would be a chick mother as well. Oh.
Hen mother?
I can pull something here. But it's not doing anything. There's something to pull.
I'm gonna sneeze.
Oh, adorable little cough. You cough a little bit like the guinea pigs. Like a sort of sad Victorian ghost child.
It's awful, the weather in this country.
It's fine now. No, it's currently 11 degrees and rainy, which is my perfect weather.
It's not rainy, it's thunderstorms.
There we go.
Like, it's been boiling hot and I've been sweating and now it's freezing cold. Why can't we just have temperate like we used to?
Oh, I love 11, 12 degrees. That's like my sweet spot.
Thanks, global warming. It's not the 11, 12 degrees. It's how rainy and cold
Eat some beans.
So it's nothing to do with the chicken. Oh, fuck that. Is the cat scratching something?
Cat is now on the armchair.
Cats really do scratch. We should get her a scratching post.
We should. Ooh. Hello. Is that a spook? Is that some sort of spook and/or buggins? That looks like a bomb. That's some sort of fucked up bomb.
Oh, Ken, what did you do that for?
I don't know.
I have a cat licking my head right now. Oh.
Right, I'm guessing those are collectibles you can get.
Oh, what time is it? I have to go to the chemist before it closes.
It is 14:40.
Oh, okay. Plenty,
yes,
it doesn't,
plenty of time.
Close till 6.
You can see how long we've been live on that timer there.
Live 1 hour 42?
Mm-hmm.
That's not on. It's not long.
Where? How? There might be a code here for how to get the fucking lights on. Is there any? Do we see any code? Like which way you have to turn it or something?
Taco?
What?
She's not supposed to go in there.
It's fine. Everything's blocked off. Everything that is smaller than guinea pig size has been blocked off.
Taco?
What? She's not. She's just sitting there.
Shush, Kane.
Emma is a helicopter parent when it comes to our pets.
Come here. Come over here. Come here.
She doesn't even like the pigs roaming around, really.
Come here. Come closer so I can rub your head. Come here. Oh, she's going to jump on your chair, I think. This? She's going to jump there.
I don't care.
I was only warning you.
You're the only one who's frightened of that.
You got frightened earlier.
Mm-hmm. Right, I'm going out of this. If I can't instantly figure it out, we're going.
Get a cardboard scratcher. One of my boys likes one and the other likes the other. And you never know which one they'll like.
Oh.
Cat.
I believe Dreya is perennially someone you have to check in on to find out if they're dead or not. I think I'm fine.
You're not. You never answer me when I ring you. and you don't reply. You haven't replied to my WhatsApps anymore.
We live together.
That's not the point.
You're always there.
No,
when
what?
you're in school, I'll reply to your WhatsApp messages. As it is, Emma will send me a WhatsApp message from the next room. I'll go,
no,
yeah,
no,
or
no,
no.
that's not
and then she just goes, respond in WhatsApp.
He's lying. He's lying.
Mm-hmm.
He is a liar. No, the cat has been very gentle with the guinea pigs.
Mm-hmm.
She's scared of them, if anything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's noticeably more scared of them than they are of her. Gandalf wouldn't.
Gandalf wouldn't like guinea pigs.
They attack guinea pigs. Gandalf seems nice and chill. Gandalf is Silas as a cat, if anybody doesn't know.
Well, like, what was I saying? Our neighbour's cat used to hang around in our garden. He hasn't.
Oh, fuck me, that's a good roll.
Our neighbour's cat used to hang around in our garden, but he hasn't for a while. And he used to play with the guinea pigs. So cats in general seem okay with guinea pigs.
I think guinea pigs are slightly too big
My cats would be
for a cat to worry about.
My cats would be terrified of the guinea pigs.
Do the little chicks want to come in?
They're probably monsters.
Oh, God, I'm so happy.
They're probably monsters or something.
Look at them.
They're probably going to eat you.
Davey, look.
They're probably going to eat.
Little smalls.
They're probably going to eat you.
But they're smalls.
They're probably going to eat you.
I love them so much.
Or something terrible's going to happen to them. So just be prepared.
I'll be genuinely devastated.
They'll get, it'll be like the spider in the other game we had to rip off.
It'll be like what actually happens to chicks, which is they get fed into that giant mincer.
I had a cat eat one of my rabbits.
No!
Oh no.
No.
What are you doing?
That's a mincer.
Yeah, it's for the chicks.
No, absolutely not. Are you deranged, game?
What if they make you do it in order to progress?
No, we end the game.
Oh my god, they're not actually saying you have to put them in a mincer, are they?
I think they might be. I think we have to shoot them at a... Is it a mincer or is it just going to yeet them at the hay bale and like thud it over?
No, the hay was all chomped up. They'll die. If they...
I'm okay if we get eaten by the chicks. I feel like there are worse ways to go.
My cat
I
is
feel like getting eaten by chicks would be a nice way to go. Whichever definition you use.
My cat isn't really chill, more like a sassy boy who was very scratchy and feisty but can be affectionate and sweet. So... What do you...
Oh, they're alive! Thank fuck for that. Okay. Good stuff. My precious boys, you're doing fine.
I can't believe you even tried.
That's what I needed to do.
No, look, it's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Not really. Silas says, my cat is not really chill, but more like a sassy boy who is feisty but affectionate. And then Ganarius says, so again.
Oh, they can't fly. They can't come with me, I think. Aw, my little lump boys. Gay and wholesome. If anyone wants to get eaten by a chick, I'm usually free weekend.
Will the chicks be okay now?
I'm sure they'll be fine. They've got their little, section of field.
If they made me kill the chicks, I'd quit the game.
I mean, I was sad when Limbo made you kill that spider.
Look.
Oh no, pigos. We're gonna... Assassin's Creed! Oh, we missed. Oh, Jesus. It's me doing Assassin's Creed.
You're going to have to land on dead pigs.
I think so. What else is there to break our fall? How do I run? Just leap! Oh, just about. Oh.
Oh. Would that really stop you? That could still break your legs.
I mean, I'm sure we're hurt.
Like, they're not soft.
A soft little pig body. It depends. A belly of a pig would probably be soft enough, right?
You landed on their backs.
How do I... Oh, it doesn't want me to drag over the pig trolley, does
No,
it?
there's a hole over there on that side.
I can't go over there.
Animal Farm vibes.
I do love it. Oh, no, I'm trapped in the pig trolley. There we go. Fantastic. We are a little parkour genius. I nearly quit the game I was playing the other day when it made me lie to a sweet, kind boy who asked me out on a date. I genuinely cried after stream. You're too wholesome for this world. Oh! Oh, Jesus, that was a horrible noise. Luckily, we landed in some compost.
It looks like worms they're moving.
Maybe. Well, worms do come out in the rain.
They're moving.
Yeah, they come out and, like, dance in the rain.
Those are giant worms.
Haven't you ever seen a worm like that?
No?
Like, in my grandparents' house, my grandparents' old house, if it was a rainstorm, the worms would come out and go like, at you a little bit. And then they'd be really long, and you'd find them the next day just kind of sleeping on the pavement, and you'd have to, like, scooch them back into the grass, and they'd wiggle back down.
Oh.
And they'd go like... It's really cute. It's why, here's the thing. Worms will, because they like to come up when it's raining to get water, they'll, birds will come down and, like, do little dances on the grass. They'll do little, like, tap dances, and then it'll mimic the sound of rain, and worms will come up, and then the bird will go like, nom.
Oh.
I know. Dreya, friend of the worms.
Is that a dead pig they're eating?
Maybe? I think so. Oh, it's doing a little dance. Oh no, I'm mud boy now! Fuck! Get out of the mud, please. There we go. That's gonna be a mechanic later, I'm sure. We are fast.
Whee!
Oh! This also looks kind of fun, to be honest. Fisher people do that as well, to get the worms to tempt the fish. Oh, that one's coming out of that pig's anus.
Yeah, maybe they're not,
Oh! You prick. I'm a friend to you.
Save that poor pig. Pull the worm out. Pull the worm out.
I don't think I can. It's not letting me. I think I might just have to fucking book it. Bye! Run! Run! Jump! There we go, get up. Jump! Oh, Jesus Christ! Run, 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 run! Jump again! Leapfrog this pig, boy! How do I do this? Yes! I am a puzzle master.
You're probably gonna have to kill the pig.
I don't think so. I think he's just really mad. Maybe he's a zombie pig. I don't know. Is that a zombie in the background? There's a guy looking very sad. Oh!
Pull it out. Yeah, you're a good man. Oh, give him a rub. Give him a rub. Rub him. No, just stop it. Stop it. Are you killing him?
No, I'm just kind of holding him. There we go. I'll just gently hold you and pat you. Good stuff.
Oh, poor pig.
Hello, pig. What am I supposed to do with you now? Pig, I'm so sorry. Can I climb up on you?
No, just leave him.
I mean, can you stand here? Can I climb on you?
Ah, Kane, don't.
Sort of working.
Kane, stop it.
I need him to be a stool.
Why can't you climb up over there?
It doesn't let me. This is a two-dimensional
There's
game,
steps
despite how
right
it looks.
there.
Yeah, this is a two-dimensional game.
Oh.
Oh, I need to climb up this thing, I'm sure. Mr. Pig Boy, can you back up a little bit? You seem a lot calmer without the worm in your
His
anus.
bottom is all bloody.
Ed Gein, I need him to be a stool.
Kane, stop. This is wrong.
Hopefully, this game doesn't end with me making a nice belt out of vulvas.
Yeah.
That's one of the things he made, isn't it?
Oh,
oh Jesus! Oh, I'm controlling these. Oh, this is freaky.
The pig is drinking the water.
Oh, good pig. I love you. You can relax. Oh, you look very skinny.
He's
poor
probably going to
pig.
be eaten by the zombies.
Right, where the fuck am I meant to go? Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Everybody all good? Oh, look at me running!
You're not going to have the zombies.
Nipple belt, you mean, I think? Oh, what did he make out of vulvas?
I don't want to know.
Was it like a little jewellery box?
Stop.
Okay, sorry. I'm just saying he made something out of vulvas.
Stop.
Do I need all three of you to, like, push this down or something?
Will the pig be alright? They killed the worm. The worm is coming back for pig.
Is it? No, I think it's dead. I think
No, look,
just
it's
dead in some
moving.
water.
It's moving.
Well, I'll take the worm out in a second. Okay. Oh, there we go. Now all of you come over here, my zombie friends, and fuck this up. Am I doing this right? Do I need to bring it back, maybe? There we go. That did something. Okay, careful, so you don't die. I'm not killing you all. There we go. You're all good. That must have done something. Can I get out of this hat now? There we go. Yay! Thank you, pig stool. I love you.
Kill the worm.
No, it's just a worm. It's just living its life as well. And it looks like it's just having fun wiggling in the water. Good stuff. This looks like an art performance. I'm with Emma. Let's move on.
You should kill that worm so it doesn't hurt Pig.
I think it'll be fine.
Whee!
Oh, I love the action roll. It's so good. So good. It reminds me, I used to do that when I was a small boy, and I would jump off the town walls on my way to school. I say small boy, 13. I would do that. I would jump off the town walls, which were not that high, maybe 12 feet, and do a little roll. So fun.
Walk and talk.
Fine, I'm sorry.
You can walk and talk. I don't get why you just stay still when you talk.
You can't text and walk at the same time.
Just go. Who can text and walk at the same time?
I do.
That gives me a headache.
What is a town wall?
Exactly
Americans.
what it's...
A big medieval wall that surrounds a town.
Exactly what it says on the tin. A wall that surrounds a town.
I mean, it was crumbling even at the time, but I liked climbing it and jumping across gaps and stuff.
Usually like built in medieval times, and they would be like a defence against any invaders.
Mm-hmm.
Which, being this is Ireland, was really fucking useless.
A coastal town in Ireland? Fucking lots of people. I am old. I can't text and walk at risk of falling over.
If I did that...
Oh, some boys.
If I did that, I'd get a headache, and also I'd probably bump into something.
You were horrified when you learned that I would, like, read books on the bus and stuff.
Oh, if I read on a bus, I get very headachy. Even looking at my phone sometimes gives me a headache on the bus.
I think it's getting worse as I get older, because I now... it's just because I haven't done it in a while, I guess. I'm getting car sick a little bit more, like on buses and
Can
stuff.
we talk
but
about
I think
this?
it's fine.
This isn't nice.
Okay, sorry.
Talk about nice things.
Sorry.
No, like, weird skin design things. And no,
What,
like...
like a tattoo?
And no... no. And no, like... sick things that make me feel ill. Just about nice, sweet things.
Like what? Like the little chicks or the little pigs?
Yeah, talk about
Little pig boys.
Talk about guinea pigs or cats or chicks.
No, I mean that pig. The pig that we used as pig stool.
I hope it'll be okay.
When I was younger, I could read when I was in a car or bus, but now I can't. I still can, but it's less pleasant. But I still do it anyway.
I'm so sleepy.
It's worse. Screens are worse. I don't think I could read an e-book,
No
for
more
instance.
talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
We just agreed.
Jump through this.
What is the artist that sings Wuthering Heights?
Kate Bush.
Yeah, Kate
That
Bush.
one. I have the shittest memory for musicians. I think I'm missing the music language maths part of the game. What's the artist that sings Wuthering Heights? Is she the one that all the songs are great and they all sound the same? Sort of. I would say I kind of hate the song Wuthering Heights.
Walk
and
and talk.
I don't know what to do. Leave me alone. And I kind of hate the song Babushka, but her other songs I really like. Can I jump on this or pull the window open? Or there we go. Oh.
Pig leather is used in
Happy.
some cultures for tattooist China.
Oh.
What are those?
More chicks?
Those are... What
Are they
are...
little like sparrow babies? Little sparrow babies! Sorry, I'm just happy.
He's very happy.
I love any bird that's shaped like an orb.
Ah!
They're so fucking good. They're the best flavour of bird. Like a little fat crow or something. Oh, I will watch that for hours.
I saw a thing on Twitter of these two kiwis, those little birds from New Zealand, eating the kiwi fruit
Oh,
with their weird feet and their lovely, cute little long noses.
I believe you called them little freaks, by the way,
No,
just in case anyone thought
no.
she was too wholesome.
Kane says that all the time. If he sees an animal that looks sort of weird, like a platypus, he goes, "You adorable little freak."
Bird is round boy. I think I mix her up with another band that unfortunately Limmy got me on, but it's weird as fuck, and they have a song about a medieval queen. That could be a lot of bands from the 70s and 80s. I don't think the Kate Bush songs sound the same at all, but it's very subjective. I think they have a similar flavour, but you could say that about literally any band. I mean, that's kind of the point of getting into a band, I guess. I like Kate Bush, okay. I've only really properly listened to one Kate Bush album.
Wee.
Jump! Okay, we can't double jump like a Mario. Let me lower it down a little
Do
bit
the
so I can
Mario.
actually reach this. Da, 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 da. Swing your arms from side to side. Come on, let's go. Do the Mario.
That's why I thought it was later too, because it feels like evening
me.
time with the rain and the lights.
There must be
being dim.
something else to do here, right? Or maybe I can swing this round so it's a bit longer. Hang on, lower it all the way down. Can I push this so that it's this way? Yes, I can. Not really, no. Okay, never mind, but this still might help. Now push it up. About here, I might be able to latch onto that.
Is my nose alright?
Yes, your nose is fine. Emma's constantly paranoid about her nose being drippy.
When you have,
Oh, fuck off. Nearly.
when you're sneezing constantly, you are paranoid.
Mm-hmm. You've been sneezing a lot since we got the
You
cat.
didn't have to tell everyone that, by the way. Apologise.
Ah! Sorry.
What?
Sorry. Love you. I love you. I love you in your nose.
You can go and get me some cake.
No, thank you.
Cake.
No, get your own cake. Stop fucking not jumping, you idiot child.
Leave him alone. He's trying his best.
He is. At least he's more competent than Limbo Boy.
That's because Limbo Boy was 6.
Was he? It never said.
He looked 6.
Did he?
He did.
You couldn't see his face. How do you judge how old someone is? Oh, a safe.
His height?
Okay, be very careful, sparrow babies, because this could get bad. We're gonna Looney Tunes through the floor.
Don't hurt the sparrow babies.
Oh god, I just noticed the rope. Okay, that's fucking bad. I noticed the rope as it was falling. This game slightly hates you.
Wee.
Whee.
Yeah, I'm surprised you.
Run. Oh Jesus, that's not good.
You shouldn't die from such a small fall.
I mean, we are landing feet first. I think basically we're going to we're breaking our legs and then giving up. Like, well, we're fucked.
You might not even break your legs. It's a relatively small fall. Like, it's weird that would kill him because they're in The Wire. I haven't seen The Wire, but apparently there's this famous scene in The Wire where a dude falls out of a 6th-floor window and he lives, and everyone's like, "Oh, that's stupid."
I think he can.
But The Wire's based on true story, and basically this guy did fall 6 floors out of a 6th-floor window and lived. So why would that little kid die from such a small drop?
Mm.
Human body
Sparrows help.
is weird.
Mm-hmm.
Like when we were.
I think kids as well. Kids are so springy; they can survive stuff.
Kids are supposed to recover quicker from injuries.
Yeah, and they're springy. You can snap a kid's arm really easily, but I think they bounce back from falls pretty well.
I've fallen about 2 stories, landed.
Flush on my feet. Oh, did you get that spicy feeling in your feet? Shattered both ankles. Probably yes then. Not that feeling of broken ankles. But you know when you fall. Like, not that far,
Go
but a few
back to the
feet.
game, please.
Sorry, but you must like this feeling too. When you fall, when you drop from a height that's a little bit higher than you intended, and you land flat on your feet, and it makes your feet go real spicy for a second.
You mean tingly?
Spicy.
Tingly, and it's very unpleasant.
Okay, sorry.
Just there's a flashing light in the
There
tank.
is. I know the feeling. There we go.
If I broke my legs, I just let...
Staticky, thank you.
Staticky. If I broke my legs, I just let the chicks eat me. But yeah, the human body is weird because when we were doing... In first year of university last year, last term, one of the modules I was doing was sociology, and one of the sections was crime. So we were doing crime, and this teacher was talking about some of the most common murders. And it's,
Staticky feet?
No, it's what you expect. It's 2 drunken 20-year-old men fighting in a bar and one accidentally kills the other.
One falls on a curb and goes, fuck.
Yeah, or, he punches him here and he instantly dies. It's like crazy because boxers, my brother was into boxing, and they get punched in the head over and over and over. And they live. They have horrible old age, but they live. But you punch a guy or
I've got a guy.
you punch a guy or a woman in a certain part of the head and they just instantly die. But isn't that listen to me?
No, can I make them kiss?
No, stop that. That's assault.
They're kissing.
That's assault.
Okay.
Listen, but isn't that crazy? That people can die from one punch to the head and then survive falling out of a 6-story window. Isn't the human body a really weird thing? Are you listening?
Yeah.
You're not listening.
Oh, I need them both to be standing on this thing. Oh, fuck. So I need them, I need to, walk a little bit further with this guy and then, join them up a bit.
It's like how drunk drivers usually survive by being so flappy. Is that true?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
If the person least likely to get injured in a drunk driving accident is the drunk driver.
Oh, that's... Oh, dear.
Because they just go a bit limp and go, ugh. It's like gives you drunk superpowers.
Jesus.
To withstand pain. Okay, I'm not moving.
Yeah, Houdini. Houdini died. His appendix ruptured just from a punch to the stomach.
I think I might need to block them. Hang on. I think I might need to get rid of I need to close the door.
From a stunt.
There we go. Yeah, Houdini got punched in the belly.
Let a student box him. Poor Houdini.
He seemed nice enough. Houdini.
It's like how Steve Irwin, all those crazy stunts he did with crocodiles and sharks, and it's a little stingray that kills him. A little baby stingray.
And I salute that stingray every day.
You don't have to say that every single time the guy comes up. But you don't have to say it every single time the guy comes
funny.
up. It's rude. I mean, everyone thought he'd be killed by an animal, but then they were like, a stingray? Those stingrays must be more vicious.
Stingrays are adorable.
But they must be more vicious than we think if they can kill people.
I think it was like a 1 in a million thing. Like, stingrays have a little barb that is the sting thing on their tail.
Yeah, went straight. She was protecting her babies.
I think normally, if you get a stingray sting, it stings you and you go, ah, fuck, and then you just take it out and move on with your day. It went into his heart.
Yeah, it went into his heart. And he was in the water, so he probably like drowned or something before they even pulled him out.
Stung through the heart by a little ray.
I was watching this YouTube channel last night.
Oh, why'd I do that? Oh, my legs.
I think Dreya has ethical issues with Steve Irwin.
Both, I would say.
Okay,
Fucking with animals, and he's an irritating personality. Was. He shouldn't have been messing with the animals the way he did, but no one deserves to die. Crikey! This snake only spits at you when it's in fear of its own life.
That's a terrible.
But we want to get it on camera. Crikey! So we're gonna get him to spit at me by going booga booga in its face. Sorry.
Sorry, Thatcher deserves to die.
I'm gonna dangle my baby over this shark. No, it was a crocodile.
It was a crocodile, yeah.
I knew it was one of those.
But you know, I was watching this YouTube channel last night. It's called Shark Bites, and it's this shark scientist, marine, whatever the technical term.
Oh, this is very limbo. Am I going to do a little sick jump?
Don't
Whip. No, that's not. No, we're not. Oh, fuck.
Don't interrupt me.
Sorry.
Hitler, Stalin, Napoleon, Thatcher, Reagan. Well, no, look, me and Kane, myself and Kane and I, are against the death penalty. So if you're against the death penalty...
I'm just saying it as a joke.
That means no one can be...
I'm aware.
That means no one can die, not even Hitler, not even Margaret Thatcher.
If it was Hitler and me in a room and there was a gun, I probably wouldn't be able to bring myself to shoot Hitler.
Well, that's...
However, Hitler...
People who are for the death penalty don't do it themselves.
No, but that's what I mean. And I think that's how you should think about it. But... if Hitler in front of me, after I put down the gun and went, I just can't do it, I can't bring myself to shoot a person. After Hitler, if he then went, ha ha ha, 9 death for me, and then slipped on a banana peel out a window into a truck full of like bees, and then died from that, I would laugh till I died. Like, it would be really funny. But I wouldn't kill him myself. Just if he happens to die, it is funny.
Someone can deserve to die.
Yes, exactly.
Well, I don't know. I don't want to be controversial, but I don't know if I believe anyone deserves
I
to
know,
die.
but it can also be funny if they die.
I'm going to be real nerd here. I'm going to quote Gandalf.
Oh my god.
Gandalf from Lord of the Rings, and it's like, what does he say? Some who live deserve death, and many who die deserve life. Can you give it to them, Frodo? Do not be so quick to melt out...
Mete out justice or whatever he said, I can't remember.
Death is justice or something.
Look, I'm shooting Thatcher for the opportunity. What am I supposed to do here? I'm just sliding to my death. Is there like a box I can carry?
I quoted Gandalf.
Yes, you did.
God, I love that.
Can sparrow friends help me? Like if I whistle in the right way, can the sparrows like latch onto my clothes and give me like a little boost? With their tiny little wings? Right, just catch something? Fuck me. There's a ladder there that I probably need to catch onto. But I don't know how. First puzzle that stumped me. I mean, this isn't as much a puzzle as a roof. Can I jump across? Is there a rope? There is a yellow rope down there.
But anyway, oh, it crashed.
Yeah, I know. I think my CPU is dying. By the way, I have a coffee account and the ability to be
just to make sure, and to annoy you.
And bits.
Just to annoy you. Can they still see it?
Yes, they can.
Yeah,
but I'm pretty sure that's being caused by my CPU overloading and dying. Coffee, thank you, Sam Bob, for the coffee link.
Given the opportunity, I would not kill any of them. However, I feel no guilt saying they were monsters who probably deserve to die.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not saying you should feel guilt.
It's like, again, I wouldn't shoot Thatcher, but if Thatcher, I don't know, had an ironic death, like she tripped into a vat of milk.
I get what you're saying.
And drowned. I
get what you're saying, but what you're saying kind of doesn't make sense, because people who are for the death penalty don't execute the murderer themselves.
I know, but I think they should. I think they should all collectively go and get one stab.
What are you saying? That...
Just to make them confront it.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, I think so.
So what are you saying? That if it's a murderer, the victim's family should kill him instead of the state?
Yeah.
Well, isn't that somehow even worse?
Yeah, there's no good way of doing it.
Well, unless you're against the death penalty.
Mm-hmm.
That movie that we watched about death penalty. If you want a good movie about the death penalty, that movie, what was it called?
Oh, there we go.
Dead Men Walking with Sean Penn and Susan Sarandon.
Yes, Sean Penn was good in a movie.
Yeah, it was a really good movie. Like, trigger warning, like, it's really sad and violent.
And Susan Sarandon is always great in everything.
If I shot Thatcher and everyone got uppity with me, then I can't say I wouldn't. There's a lot of tiger sharks in the area, and the stingray was probably in high alert. Steve was also trying to capture it. It followed his natural instinct to pull the barb out. He might have survived, but he worsened the damage by extracting it by brute force. Mm-hmm. Yes, but anyway, be quiet.
Here's some bits for your salty heart. Thank you.
Be quiet, kid. I'm trying to tell a story. You keep on talking about the death penalty.
And Steve Irwin.
Last night.
Oh
my God.
Sorry, that really spooked me.
Last night.
Okay, we're fine.
Quiet.
You can talk now, we're fine.
Last night I was watching a YouTube channel called Shark Bites, and it was a shark scientist, I don't know the proper term. And
a sharkologist.
No, that's not the proper term.
Scaly?
Shush! He was like talking about sharks, and he said that, you know, influencers who swim in the ocean, I don't know what the term for them is, ocean influencers, and you know, they go up to sharks and they go up to stingrays and they rub them. And he was like criticizing that because it's stupid and dangerous. That's creepy as fuck. That's creepy.
Really good. Very Pink Floyd music video vibes.
So anyway, what was my point? Oh yeah, he was looking at viral videos of idiots who like mess with wild animals and then get upset when the wild animal bites them. And a lot of it was stingrays. People keep picking up stingrays out of the water to take a photograph with it, and then getting surprised when the stingray stings them and then jumps back in the water.
They're just such gentle pancakes.
And not to like gender...
Leave them alone.
Not to gender stereotype.
All men.
It was all men.
Yeah, all men.
And all men of a certain age. All men aged like 16 to 45.
I was about to say 18 to 35.
Yeah.
35 is what I was about to say.
And a lot of Americans. And a lot of Floridians. But it wasn't just Americans or Floridians. It's like, why are you doing this? Why are you bothering these wild animals and then getting upset when they bite? And apparently nurse sharks is a big one.
Oh, but nurse sharks are so gentle and sad.
Yeah, but listen. Nurse sharks are really gentle, but if you bother them...
Yeah, like any animal.
They will bite you. So there's a rat.
Oh, look at the baby.
So these dudes, these stupid frat boys, keep going into the water and picking up a nurse shark and going la 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 la, and then getting surprised when the nurse shark bites them, and their bite really hurts because they suck around. They're like little sucker fish.
Poor babies.
I mean, people are
Fuck me.
Human beings are such cunts. Well, why would you do that? Why? Why would you do... I can get seeing, like, I don't know, a kangaroo and being like, that's adorable, I want to rub it. I can get that. And then the kangaroo hits you and you're like, oh, I'm sad now. I can get that. But, like, there's a difference between that and going up to a shark and bothering it, like pushing it and
Physics.
splashing at it, and then being surprised when the nurse shark bites you. I mean, why would you be such an asshole?
Oh. Is that a headless boy? No, it's a headed boy.
What's going on in this? Ooh,
I have no idea. It's fucking amazing. I love it.
It is
But
really
it's
good.
really abstract. I don't know what's happening.
The reason people hear more about Floridians is there aren't really privacy laws.
Yes, I remember reading this.
So you're from Florida, are you, English assassin? Because I was
It
talking.
says as a Floridian.
I was talking about Florida the other day, and people were being mean to me because I was asking why they didn't kill the alligators. So why don't you kill the alligators?
Because they're sweet boys.
I'm asking the Floridian.
You have come to agree that they are sweet boys.
No, look, I want to state clearly. I know.
Oh,
I
got
know.
knitted. Oh, cling on, little boy.
I know the alligators aren't that dangerous, but they do kill people sometimes. So I'm just curious as to why they don't kill the alligators. It's just a question, and everyone was like, "Oh, she wants to kill all the alligators."
Oh, fuck off. Oh, my limp boy body.
I don't want to kill all the alligators. I'm indifferent. Well, no, I think alligators are kind of cute. Because I got into this subject and I started watching videos of alligators, and they're fucking adorable.
They are very cute.
They're like dopey dogs.
Oh, Jesus, I was fine and then fucked it.
I'd beat up a kangaroo. I would also start in a shark. What's it going to do? Come on the land? No, but if you're in the water, it will bite your legs off.
There are small kangaroos. We've seen them. They're tiny. I could beat up them. A full-grown kangaroo would destroy
Okay,
me.
you can't beat up a kangaroo. Do you know how powerful a kangaroo is?
No, but the
legs
small
are?
kangaroos, like the ones we saw in Photo Wildlife Park, I could beat up that kangaroo. That was tiny. But a normal, like, red kangaroo that's, like, fucking 6 foot and ripped, like, that would beat the shit out
It's
of me
the
in, like, 10
alligator's
seconds.
natural habitat, and has more to do with humans encroaching on their territory they're around, not to mention there's so many gators. Yeah, I understand that, but humans suck.
Yeah.
Like, I'm surprised the humans haven't killed them all, because that's what we do. Like, are you saying it's an animal rights thing? I mean, we treat animals
I
terribly.
think it's just that, it's such a big job.
They do kill small ones who go onto people's
Yes.
property, I heard that, yeah. I guess you're also saying that there's so many geishas, even if they wanted to kill them all,
Yes.
they couldn't? Well, that's nice, because geishas seem like nice boys.
Jump! Oh, fucker. Right, that wasn't great.
Well, Nobel.
What can I do here?
Nobel says I don't like sharks, but I did see this really cute video of a diver rubbing a lemon shark's nose.
Yes, Emma showed me it. I'm slowly transforming into Emma into a person who likes sharks and little, like, scaly boys.
I never disliked reptiles. I just had no feelings towards them one way or the other.
But now you've been like, oh, look how cute.
Kangaroo looks like it could rip a phone book in half. A wallaby looks
Yes.
much away.
Oh, a wallaby, there's no chance a wallaby wins against me.
They have very strong legs.
Yeah, but even so, I'm not saying I wouldn't be hurt, but I'm saying there's no chance it would beat me in a fight. You hate when I talk about this. I snorted and it made me cough.
We watched a movie called Crawl, which came out in 2019.
Oh, I hated it.
And it was about these alligators.
Oh, there's a boy there and he's twitching.
It was
right,
about
how
these-
do I make you twitch over here?
It was about these alligators attacking people in Florida during a hurricane. It was shit, wasn't it?
I hated it.
It got like 80% in Rotten Tomatoes, and it was awful. I don't know how. Dreya, I hope whatever deity you believe in, if any, blesses you for making Emma into a shark. We're both atheists, and I didn't say I was a shark lover.
You will eventually. You'll go, oh, look at their sweet little scaly faces. Oh, I'm fucked again. I don't know what to do here. It's just gonna slurp me every time.
Slurp, slurp.
It's gonna slurp that little boy. They get really sleepy when digesting. What? Crocos.
Crocodiles or sharks?
Crocos, it says. Crocos. Oh, sorry, that's one of the only words I can say in an Australian
You can't
accent.
say anything in Australia.
Crocos.
You're not saying it right.
Crikey! It's a croco!
Alligators really don't attack adults all that often.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I know they're.
Slip, slap, slop.
I know they're basic.
Seek and slide. Have fun outside.
I know-
But don't get
stop
fried.
it.
That's Australian.
I know
That's how they sound.
Stop it! I'm trying to talk. I know the alligators are basically harmless. It just surprises me that the humans don't kill them because that's what people do.
You were really on this again.
Who says that?
Me.
Fuck you! Shut up! Fuck you and shut the fuck up!
Okay, I love you.
Shut the fuck
I
up.
love you.
Oh, he's annoying me. He's annoying me now. Yeah, but like people, like there's been a bully dog in England that just killed a kid. You seen that?
Yes.
And people are saying let's ban all the bully dogs. So, you know, if we're going to ban all the bully dogs, do you know what I mean? I'm saying people don't think logically. They just kill animals that are bigger than them.
We call them crocs, not crocos. I know.
No
but
one calls
my
them crocos.
My fictional Australian in my brain calls them crocos.
Plenty of
They call them salties as well, don't they?
Well, I read that you can't shoot a geisha. That's against the law. That you can't just go up to a geisha and shoot one.
What the fuck do I do here? Maybe I can drag a boy so that he gets slurped instead of me.
The dog
that gives
thing
me
is
time.
just the fucking UK media.
Yes.
Well, I don't know how I feel about it, because I did see a tweet by someone I followed that was
It was
like...
Alsatians before it was. It's a new type of dog every couple of years.
No, but listen, I did see a tweet by someone...
There was pit bulls
Would
for a
you
while.
Stop interrupting me! Oh, sorry. You're making me cry.
Oh, fuck, I got sucked.
I did see a tweet by someone I follow who was like, people are always like, you can't blame the dog, but it's never a chihuahua doing this, is it? Maybe
just because they're tiny. But
Yeah, but
but that's an argument
exactly.
for banning any dog over the size of a Chihuahua.
Yeah, but a bully dog is. Have you seen what they look like?
Yes.
They are huge. Maybe
yeah,
they're
so
not.
just ban Labradors as well.
Labradors are. Everyone knows Labradors are gentle. Labradors don't. It's when kids.
If you fucked up a Labrador enough, it would eat someone.
No, Labradors are really patient. If you.
Yeah, that's because they're bred
Stop
and
interrupting.
sort of trained to be patient.
Look, when you hear of people getting killed by dogs, it's always the same breed of dog.
Yeah, that's
so
because
maybe
of the
we
type of person who buys those
maybe
dogs.
we should ban these
and
dogs.
how they're treated.
Maybe they're just naturally vicious.
I don't think so. I think it's the owners and the type of person who owns those dogs are fucked because they buy them as status symbols for weird toxic reasons or to fight with them.
Republicans fight children all the time. Yeah, get rid of definitely get rid of them. Aisha's movies really set the tone for what we consider dangerous. We were made to assume that crocodiles, alligators, sharks, and quicksand was going to be what our daily occurrence ended up being. Well, crocodiles are the only one of those that seem actually dangerous.
Yeah, crocos are dangerous.
Stop saying crackles.
Crocos are dangerous. I can't drag this boy either. Can I drag that boy over there, the non-twitchy boy? He's not twitching as much. But if I drag him, he's not going from right now. No, I'm fucked. Oh!
It's like you're being. It's like now. Stop interrupting me.
Mm-hmm.
Stop interrupting.
No. I'm never going to.
Excuse me.
No.
Get out of my face. You are so. Ugh.
Fuck. We are getting these dangerous dog stories because Murdoch refuses to write about Boris Johnson's phone. It's Boris Johnson's phone and the fact that there was a few things that came out recently and then suddenly everyone was talking about dog bites. Now, I have seen like 20 different stories about separate dog bites, and it's not because dog bites have gotten worse. It's because Boris Johnson's phone scandal and the whole them essentially making it legal to murder Irish people in the British military.
That's a bit simplistic.
That is simplistic, but they're not trying them anymore.
Well,
and it's like, suddenly we'll put lots of stuff about dog bites in the media.
They're saying that they're not going to do. Not Ireland, technically, Northern Ireland, which technically is not Ireland.
I
it's
know.
the British. They're saying we're not going to do any persecutions for soldiers that killed Northern Irish civilians during the Troubles.
Yeah.
Because they said statue.
It's just been a while, so it doesn't matter anymore.
They're saying statue.
It's been like that was in like the 90s.
Finish?
No!
They're saying statute of limitations has passed. We won't get a fair trial. We won't be able to find the evidence. It's clearly bullshit, but don't make up lies like they just said, we're going to kill all the Irish. Yeah, but don't.
That was clearly a joke.
People.
That was clearly a joke, like.
Also, fun fact about sharks, and they get dopamine the tips of their tails wiggle.
They are very cute.
That's quite cute, actually.
Does anybody know what the fuck I'm supposed to do here, by the way? Because I don't. Like, I can run up to this second column, but I can't run past it. Is it timed? Oh, I think I know what I have to fucking do. Okay, I figured it out.
I mean, I'm not
me.
I'm not defending the British government. They're clearly full of lies, but like they haven't openly said.
I know. At this point in the game, you're supposed to let Emma
He's
talk.
not letting me talk at all. And
Why
it's
does everyone take Emma's side?
And it's my last stream. He's not letting me talk.
I think we need to crack this open, then run back and do the thing, hope it stays open. It's probably timed.
It's my last stream.
Yeah. Okay. Again, don't believe her lies.
How?
Now this is open.
I'll be at school, and you only do these during the week.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna...
Yeah, you won't be at school every week, and you'll have holidays.
No, last stream.
Right, now we do it. I'm smirt.
Wee.
Oh, I did a little, scared squeak.
Poor kid.
Oh, he's spooked. It's less funny now.
Like, the real reason the British...
There we go.
The real reason the British government don't want to do any more of those trials isn't because of statute of limitations.
Fucker.
It's because, they don't want to... They just want to pretend it never happened.
Mm-hmm.
But they haven't made it legal to kill Northern Irish
Yes,
civilians.
that was a joke. Although, would you be that surprised if the Tories said that in the morning?
I'm always surprised if the Tories said, like that Mitch and Webb sketch, just kill all the poors.
Seagull! Hello! Oh.
He pooed
Boy.
everywhere.
I think he was just eating some chips or something.
Fresher sharks also have tail tips about as tall as they are long, so their tails get super wiggly when happy. Aww.
See? They're cute. Oh, no! Climb! Fly, you fools.
Oh! You nearly killed one of the zombie boys. Stay still, stay still.
Just walk along. Keep in track. Just go. There we go.
Clever little kid. You're walking funny compared to the rest of them.
Oh, fuck! Jesus Christ, I got slurped
It was
again.
because you turned around.
Yeah. I tried to slow myself down, but it just flipped me. Oh!
This game is a lot like Mad God too.
Yes, this is a similar style. I'm fine.
Don't move, don't move. When we move, but don't turn around.
Oh, God.
It's sort of Matrixy. It's like they've taken out the brains of all the humans.
We're all floppy. Maybe it was that anus worm that the pig had.
Maybe it's Animorphs and it's the Urks.
Maybe.
Aren't you going to go, oh, don't bring up Animorphs
I've just
again.
given up on it. Oh,
He did a little jump.
are we supposed to do a little jump as well?
Those are your oppressors, the people with the masks.
Probably.
Yeah, those are the people who put people in
We
lorries.
need to jump.
Is that mask lady got a little baby in her arms with a mask on?
Uh-huh.
That's adorable.
I'm fucking great at this.
She has a little mask baby. That's so
little
cute.
mask baby. The fantasy novel I've been reading recently has a big thing about... Sorry. About masks, and there's a certain class of people who, if you look on their face, they get to kill you and stuff. Fuck! I wasn't in the box! Sorry.
Oh, you're all bloody.
Well, I got slurped. That's what happens.
The mask people don't even care. They're so indifferent. Look, they have all these little children watching this evil shopping. They make you dance for their entertainment.
Maybe it's to check our health and joints.
It's Westworld or something.
There we go.
Like, they're probably molesting
Do not jump the next time.
They're probably molesting all those people.
Probably.
It's terrible.
What am I supposed to do here? Turning around.
We're
Okay.
halfway to filming a music video for Thriller. Oh, look at that masked boy holding onto his dad's legs.
Oh, I'm so good at this game. Look how good I am. Oh, I'm a bit spooked.
It's very, like, Nazi-ish, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's horrible.
Are we free?
I wouldn't, I don't know.
I'm not going to risk it just yet, but I don't think we're being watched anymore.
Well, there's people there.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got a big doggy in the lead.
It's an American Bully XL.
No, I think it's one of those fictional doggies.
Might be a Rottweiler.
He looks a bit like, you
Or
know...
a Doberman.
He's not a Doberman.
Sorry. No! I'm full of meat!
Oh, Christ, the Doberman's gonna eat you!
Ah! Jesus Christ! Hi, friends. I've dropped in for a chat.
How could you survive that? You died
I am a hardy young boy.
Who the hell are those people?
Hello, new friends. Would you like to
Run!
accept... Oh,
Run!
Jesus,
Run!
dogs!
Run!
Never mind, new friends. Bye!
Run.
I can't outrun a fucking dog! Eee! Hi.
I do not want to see you get mauled by a dog.
Oh no, take me the other way. Jesus Christ, I'm gonna get eaten by a dog. Oh, Jesus Christ, look at my little legs trundling.
This game is way more fucked up than the other one.
I genuinely am loving this.
I am too, but it is disturbing. The other one was
Bye.
disturbing, but this is more disturbing.
Thank you, little zombie friend.
Poor zombie.
You did
friend.
well. Right, I need to get this box over here. Oh. Because I need to get onto that. But I also need this on. I need this open.
You rubbed a stingray when you shouldn't have done.
Yes, I did. I petted a stingray's little nose. Well, no, it was a manta ray, wasn't it?
Aren't they the same family?
Yeah, well, they're both rays, but that's like saying a great white and a dogfish are the same. Like
They're the same family.
Yeah, but they're both sharks, but they're, you know,
Well, stingrays
different.
are sharks too, aren't they?
Yeah, rays are at least very closely related to sharks. How am I gonna get up here? Fuck. Hang on.
We were at like an aquarium in Birmingham, and there was this
A
manta.
very depressing aquarium.
And this manta ray was swimming around and lifted up its head because it wanted food, clearly. And Kane went and rubbed it. Even the sign said, "Don't rub them; you'll hurt them."
when it came up and lifted its little nose?
Because it wanted
I know
food.
it did.
It didn't want you to rub it.
Now he's over there. Is there anything I could jump off here? That doesn't seem like a great idea. There must be something else I can use. Or maybe... Do I even need this?
It wasn't a manta ray, it was a stingray.
I don't think it was.
Our manta ray is huge.
It was pretty big. It was some sort of ray. I don't think it was a stingray.
It was.
What happens if I jump down here? Nothing good. Okay, fantastic work.
You survived a much worse drop before. You went through a glass window. That should have cut you into bits. This game is very inconsistent about what you can survive.
Cut my boy into pieces while he runs from dog.
What are you doing?
Sorry. Right. Oh, I can make him jump on this thing? Is that good? Is that a good thing to do? I don't know. Go have food. Do you even have food? Do you need to go shopping?
No, I got chips and steak last night.
Okay.
From the Tesco's when I went shopping. I went shopping last night and it's been stormy in y'all the last couple of days. And my God, I got soaked.
Can you wake up at all? I mean... Can I get the dog to help?
Only if you're inside that machine thing, I guess.
Like, can you drag it from here? Because I need... Oh, fuck off. I
got Kane to watch another Christopher Nolan movie. We watched Insomnia.
It was fine.
With Al Pacino and Robin Williams. When Al Pacino and Robin Williams were in a scene together,
it was like a 9 out of 10.
Fine, it was great.
It was like a 9 out of 10 when they were on screen together. Every other time it was like a 5, maybe? So it works out as being fine.
It's funny because in the Discord you were like, oh, I found another Christopher Nolan movie I liked. But he hasn't made that many movies, so you actually like most of them.
Do I? I hate Memento.
That's 1.
I hate Interstellar.
That's 2.
I'm sure there's more.
Dunkirk.
I hate Dunkirk.
But yeah, that's 3. All his other movies you like.
Do I?
Do Prestige?
Prestige is okay.
Oppenheimer?
That's great.
Inception?
That's pretty good.
You haven't seen Tenet?
No. I assume I'd hate Tenet. Everybody hates Tenet.
Insomnia?
Insomnia is pretty good.
The Batman trilogy?
Oh, I hate most of those.
Oh, come on!
No, they're all bad.
You can't hate the Batman trilogy.
No, Batman Begins is terrible. Batman, The Dark Knight Rises is even worse. And The Dark Knight is good for approximately 15 minutes when Heath Ledger is on screen. The rest of it sucks. I don't like those movies. So no, I don't like most of them.
That's still kind of most of them, though.
That's like 6 that I don't like and like 4 that I do.
Yeah, so that's not really... You don't hate...
It's a 40% split.
You don't hate him as much as you think you do.
No, I said I'm mixed. I'm mixed on Christopher Nolan. I think he's a mixed bag.
He has at least one other movie, I think. His very first movie, Following, but we haven't seen that either.
Do you like the Batman?
I don't really like the first movie. The one with his...
First one's second worst, I would say.
Cillian Murphy's good now. Oh, that's why he brought... No, he's in it loads.
No, he isn't.
Yes, he is.
Cillian Murphy's barely in the Batman Begins. It's mainly fucking Liam Neeson.
No, Liam Neeson's barely in it.
I think you're misremembering that Cillian Murphy's in that for probably 15 minutes.
No, he's in it loads.
He's in it for like 15 minutes.
Oh my god.
And most of it is flashbacks to fucking Liam Neeson in the snow.
That's the first half of the movie. That's not the second half.
No,
yes,
it isn't.
Yes, it is.
It isn't.
Oh, why are you being like this?
Why are you being like this? So argumentative.
Fuck off, kid.
What do I do here, everybody?
Jesus Christ.
Everybody help me. Help me now.
Just fucking...
Let's get it on to prove
Just Google it. Google how to do it. God!
Batman Begins plot.
Not fucking Batman
No,
Begins.
I'm Googling that. You said Google it.
I said Google that.
Travels to the Far East where he's trained in martial arts by Henry Ducard,
That's
a member
the
of
first
the
half of the
League of
fucking
Shadows. He's barely in it.
I don't care. Google how to get past this section in the game.
Scarecrow, Batman Begins, screen time.
Oh my God.
Ranked from most to least. Commissioner Gillian Loeb, Martha Wayne, William Earl, Raj Al Ghul's decoy.
Just put Cillian Murphy
Wayne.
find into the thing.
Scare.
No, Cillian Murphy. Put Cillian Murphy into the thing. My God. Shall I just tell you how to do it, Emma? How to get past the bit in the game?
Murphy.
You can, because he won't let me.
Cillian Murphy is not even listed. What's Cillian Murphy's name in this? What's his character's name?
Crane?
Crane? Alfred, Rachel Davis, Rajal Ghul. He's not even listed. I think he's in it for like 5 minutes.
He's not?
I genuinely think he is. He's not even listed in this fucking thing.
Okay, I don't care. Now Google how to get past the bit in the game. Or have Bexby tell you.
I love you. I think he's in it for like 4 minutes.
Will you let Bexby tell you how to get past the bit in the game?
Fine. 2 minutes of screen time. Fuck off, everybody else.
That's in the last movie.
Mm-hmm.
That's in the last
Fine.
movie. That's in the finale.
Move the cart to the far left. Thank you.
Thank you, Bexby. Thank the Lord for Bexby. He's definitely in it for more than 2 minutes.
He's in it. I'm going to say, if anybody does look it up, I'm going to say it can't be more than 10 minutes that he's
is
in
the main villain in the cart, not the boss.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to say that he's in it for all of 10 minutes.
Liam
He's
Neeson is in
barely
it for all of 10 minutes.
It just said 16 for Liam Neeson,
That's
nearly
barely
17.
any. That movie's
Yeah.
like 2 hours long.
It's like an hour and a half, I'm pretty sure.
Oh my god. I'm not arguing about this. You're
Look,
just
I'm
annoying.
tasty. Eat me.
Just stop annoying
Eat me.
Leave the dog alone.
Eat me. Eat me.
That's a girl dog.
You needed the box, never mind me. Fucking hell! Everyone banned.
No assembly.
What film are you on about?
No.
Batman Begins.
No.
Cillian Murphy's barely in it.
He's in. Yes, he is.
He's the minor villain.
Why are you arguing about something that you don't even care about?
Because you're so passionately arguing as well.
I'm arguing because
You're just as angry and insistent as I
I'm
am.
angry because you made me angry.
You're just as insistent.
Because you won't leave me alone.
You leave me alone. I'm the victim here. Cart to the left. I did just bring the cart to the left, didn't I? Stop, cart to the left. We bring cart to left.
To answer your question before you went in your rants, Batman Begins is not very good. The Dark Knight is good. Dark Knight Rises is good.
Sweet Judas Priest. What? Bring cart to left. Cart is now on the left. And now I have an angry dog. Hello, angry dog. Do you wanna...
It's a girl dog because you can see it's drinking nipples.
Oh, it does have drinking nipples. Why did you call them drinking nipples?
Because it must have had a baby recently. Well, girl dogs' nipples don't usually stand out that much. It must have had a puppy.
Hey, dog, do you want some tasty boy? Some tasty boy meat?
It's like our cat is a girl, but her nipples don't stand out. But if she
Latch onto my boy meat and I'll carry you.
if she was feeding kittens, her nipples would stand out. I guess it must be the same with humans. Their nipples must be more prominent.
Oh, I am dumb. Right, I can just put it here. Right, that makes sense. Then drop down.
It must be awful to be a cat, Mum.
Why?
Just all those nipples.
I mean, some people like nipples.
No, I mean for the cat, Mum. Because, you know, did your mum breastfeed you?
I have literally no idea.
Well, my mum breastfed me, and she said she gave up because it was so painful.
Oh.
Well, it is painful. No one likes
Are you like a leech? What are you doing?
That's kind of what the babies are. Like, yeah, I mean, as you can tell, I really don't like the idea of childbirth. But yeah, she said it was awful, and she gave up after a couple of days, and she would never do it again. So, like, I've never met anyone who likes it. They all say it's painful, it's uncomfortable, it's awful. So imagine being a cat mum and having 6 nipples. and 6 kittens sucking at you. Ugh. Oh. Natural, my eye. Gross.
Oh, I need to get up there somehow.
Mammals are gross.
Is this going to be like a magnet? Is it going to, like, lift me up?
It's painful at first, but it gets better. It's just getting through it is the thing. Ooh.
Cat nipples discourse is very on brand for this stream, is it?
I couldn't imagine anything worse than being pregnant, giving birth, and then having it...
Oh! This is very odd.
Having a drink from me like a little vampire bet. Ugh.
Oh, that's fucking weird. Hang on. And then there's going to be...
Oh, this is fucked up.
Oh, jeez. Oh, no, hang on. No, this is bad. You need to be on the other side, because I'm going to drop as well. We're all going to drop if I do this. Hang on, you need to be here. And you need to be up here. And then you need to be up here and stand on this. And then I need to, like, get you back over.
Do you want to watch Tenet?
No.
Yeah,
No, I don't. I've heard nothing good about Tenet.
He got people back in when everyone liked Oppenheimer.
Yeah, Oppenheimer's fantastic. It was really, really good.
Are those zombie people too at the bottom?
Maybe, I'm not really sure. I don't think so.
They look a bit more alive.
Yeah. Oppenheimer is wank. Oh, yeah, they're surprised. Am I going to drop myself in? What am I doing?
Maybe drop them in.
Maybe drop them in.
No one will look back at Oppenheimer as a good thing.
I think it's already a modern classic.
I harshly disagree.
I think you're seeing Oppenheimer the way I saw Dunkirk, and I was proved right about Dunkirk, so you will possibly be proved right about Oppenheimer. Where people were like, oh my god, Dunkirk is like a modern classic, people will think of this for years to come. And then about 2 weeks after it came out, people were like, it actually kind of sucks.
All of Christopher Nolan's movies are beautifully directed.
Yes.
So Oppenheimer was beautiful, Dunkirk was beautiful to look at, but
maybe the dullest thing I've ever seen in a cinema.
It was quite dull.
What the fuck are you doing over there?
Was Cillian Murphy in that as well?
Yes, he was.
So he's really becoming a Nolan boy.
Yes.
He's going to be in all Nolan movies.
Are they coming for me? Am I going to have to drop myself down?
He makes war so beautiful looking.
I think I slammed against the side before I could swim.
Reminds me of hearing more stories of couples to go see Barbie and then the woman coming out changed and then they split up. If she needed
I'm literally about to say I think what you're about to say.
Well, it's probably a bit mean and victim blaming.
I know.
But come on, if she's so dumb that she needs Barbie to tell her that her boyfriend's a prick.
I wasn't going to be that harsh. But I was saying Barbie is so basic on the feminism, so 90s feminism 101 that who's getting new information on their relationship from Barbie?
Apparently everyone.
I know, it's a thing.
You know that scene?
It makes me feel sad.
That really cringy scene where she does the monologue American Frara about...
which made me cringe to death because of how awkward
but
she is and how
everyone's
terrible an actor she is.
Apparently men are watching that scene and crying because they're like, oh, I get what women go through.
I think
if you need Barbie to tell you what women go through.
The state of toxic masculinity is even worse than I thought it was, genuinely. Because if you are watching that and you're not thinking, and you're an adult, if you're a kid, sure, but if you're an adult and you're going, if your response is anything other than, then something's badly gone wrong.
Yeah, that was kind of my point. I was like, this is very basic. And it doesn't, the movie doesn't have to be.
It's a Barbie movie made by a toy corporation. It was what you expect.
Nothing more. I agree with you there, Samble. That scene was awful.
Yes, it was. That was so cringe. I loved it.
That was
so shit.
The Florence Pugh character. They should have cut her out completely.
I think that Oppenheimer, and again, this is not going to be Oppenheimer versus Barbie discourse, but Oppenheimer mostly cuts out the Nolan shit that I hate. But it is still there, and it is called Florence Pugh's character and every interaction she has with anyone else. The dialogue gets so much worse because Christopher Nolan, must be terrified of women because they're either dead or shit in all of his movies.
Emily Blunt's character.
Emily Blunt was the exception. She was great. She was really good. And I normally don't like
say great. She was okay.
Better than Emily Blunt normally is. I don't really like Emily Blunt normally. But Florence Pugh's character was really badly written, had very little to do.
She wasn't given that much depth.
Yeah, exactly.
She
had very little to do.
No, Emily Blunt's character wasn't given much depth either. Mm-hmm. She was pretty,
And Einstein appearing in the Oppiverse. At least that's...
But Einstein,
they knew each other.
Yeah,
at least they knew each other and hung out.
Yeah, so he would have...
But I will say, there is a moment where near the end, a taxi drives away and Einstein is standing there like it's the reveal in a superhero movie, and it's fucking amazing. It made me laugh a little bit. Same with, there was a moment where Oppenheimer puts on his suit and it's filmed like Batman putting on the bat suit, and it's so fucking stupid and corny.
That was funny.
It is quite funny. It's not a perfect movie, but I really enjoyed it. I thought it was great.
Well, Kane hates Nolan, so he came in with really lowered expectations.
40% on Nolan. 40% hit rate. It's not the worst for a director.
He doesn't hate Nolan as much as he thinks he does.
Mm-hmm.
Cat.
Hello, Cat.
He's just being
meowing.
He's just being a contrarian hipster.
I think a lot of the time Nolan tries to be Kubrick and fails. When he's not, it's great. That's a very pretentious thing to say, I'm aware. Barbie essentially gets SRS at the end.
What's SRS?
Well, spoilers for the last line / joke of Barbie. When I hold up my hand, I'm spoiling. When the hand goes down, I'm not. She walks into an office and goes, "I'm here to see a gynecologist." And earlier on in the movie, she says that she doesn't have a vagina. So she got sexual reassignment surgery. At the end, they gifted her a vagina.
Right.
There we go, no more spoilers. I mean, it's been out for months now, right? When did it come out? We went to see it, but I've already forgotten the date. July? Why did you say that like an American?
Because I couldn't remember.
Why did you say that like Tommy Lee Jones?
I couldn't remember
if
it was. I couldn't remember if it was June or July.
Like
so
the 4th of July.
Stop it.
Sorry.
I couldn't remember if it was June or July, so I was going July.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was July because I went to France in June, didn't I?
Mm-hmm. I think maybe I have to open something around here. Cat is clawing the back of the chair.
She wants attention.
At least it's trans inclusive. It was. People were very angry about that, but there was a trans Barbie in it.
Well, they didn't say she was trans in the movie.
Exactly, but you know, that was enough for conservatives to get very angry. Because anything's enough for conservatives to get very angry.
Oh, let's face it, the movie could have. They were angry just because it existed.
Existed, yes. Even though, again, I don't think it was that feminist a movie.
They're just angry that it's women.
They're angry that it's a female-led and directed movie that's done well and has a lot of pink in it. That is enough to drive the conservative angry.
Queer characters.
Yes, that is enough to even that basic level of like, you know, bare essentials is enough to drive a conservative frothing with rage.
No, the real reason they went, because Ben Shapiro, how many times has he been to see it?
No, like 8.
He's just obviously getting turned on by Margot Robbie. Kane doesn't think Margot Robbie is beautiful.
Emma! She is objectively aesthetically pleasing, but she's just not my type.
He said she was generic.
Fine.
You said she was generic.
I think she looks the same as every other actor. There's a lot of them that I can't tell apart. If you put Charlize Theron and Margot Robbie in a room, I wouldn't be able to tell you which one is which.
Emma, like
that made me sound horrible.
No, it didn't. You can think she's not beautiful if you want.
Go woke, go broke makes $1 zillion. It is, isn't it like one of the most profitable movies ever or something, or for the studio? Who even made it? Was it Warner Brothers? I can't even remember who made it. Oh, we've drained a fish tank. Is this good? Is this where they made the deep blue sea sharks?
You said Emma like I said something horrible. Yeah, but you did.
Deep blue sea sharks. It topped Harry Potter. I'm sure a lot of people wanted to do that in the 2000s. Warner Brothers, I believe. I can confess, when I see congregations of youths, I think they all look the same nowadays.
I just said that you...
Emma, shush.
Oh, why are you shushing
I did
me?
hear that The Flash cost more than Oppenheimer and Barbie combined. Yes, I read that. Oppenheimer cost 100 million, and Barbie cost something similar. It cost about 100 million, maybe 120. The Flash was about 260 million.
Now
so it's more.
Will you let me finish?
No.
I was just saying.
Okay.
I just said that Margot Robbie wasn't your type.
Yes.
I didn't say anything bad.
Why are you still going on about this?
Because I wanted to say something about Margot Robbie.
Then do.
She's lovely. I want to play with her hair.
Oh my god. Is this the new Liv Tyler?
No,
Natalie Dormer.
Liv Tyler and Natalie Dormer are better looking than Margot Robbie. In my opinion.
Every time Natalie Dormer would appear on screens, which is blessedly little nowadays.
Okay, she's had a baby.
But whenever Natalie Dormer would appear on a screen, Emma would go,
Natalie Dormer is so beautiful.
Right, drain the lake and then swim for it.
Liv Tyler, what the fuck? Well,
Yeah.
Liv Tyler is beautiful.
Liv Tyler is the most off-puttingly bad actor I've seen in a while.
Who cares about her acting? She's gorgeous.
Emma.
And I think she was good in Lord of the Rings.
I think she is one of the few dark parts of Lord of the Rings for me.
Really?
Where when she's on screen, I slightly zone out and my eyes roll and I go, oh, why this actor?
There are some actors that are not great in Lord of the Rings, but she's fine.
I mean, she is approaching Orlando Bloom
Orlando
levels
Bloom
of bad.
isn't great in those movies.
Those two actors are really bad. She should have had an Oscar for Armageddon.
I watched that when I was really small.
Oh, Emma. Oh, fuck, what am I supposed to do here?
It wasn't my choice. My dad put it on.
Lead up to the Barbie movie was massive. There'd been merchandise out for decades leading up to it. It is depressing that, you know, it's the biggest female-directed movie of all time, which is good, but it's made by a toy company as a sort of backdoor pilot for a universe of toy movies, which is very
I'm
bad.
surprised that Twilight wasn't more popular, because at least one of them was directed by a woman.
I think it had more crossover appeal, the Margot Robbie one. I think more people were interested in seeing it, whereas, like Barbie, everybody knows what Barbie is, and everybody's just sort of always grown up with it.
So you agree?
But-
You agree that IP makes the money?
Yes, but everybody who wasn't into trashy teenage novels, nobody who wasn't into that was going to see it.
Warner Brothers said, I don't know how Warner Brothers had access to Lord of the Rings, but they were like, oh, Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter. We haven't done anything with them for ages, and we have the IP. Let's make new stuff. They basically said that,
Yes.
and it's like, oh,
they said
no.
they're underutilized IPs, which is the most depressing way to talk about art possible. That's a very sad way to view art.
They were like, we haven't done anything with Harry Potter for a decade. But, like, you have, because there was the...
Yeah, but that was Amazon.
No, but there was the Harry Potter, the Fantastic Beasts movies.
Yeah, well, I'll talk about nobody likes them.
No, there was supposed to be 5 of them, and they made 3, and they're like, I'm not going to make any more. So fuck you turf bitch. I think that also didn't... Well, everything about those movies, they were bad, but there was all the negative publicity. There was Johnny Depp, there was Ezra Miller.
Look at Johnny Depp, Ezra Miller, and J.K. Rowling on a fucking series together. What could go wrong publicly? Horrible.
And I think
nightmare blunt rotation.
I think someone else in it did something really bad too. Someone who was like a smaller role was accused of sexual
Maybe.
assault.
Oh
like-
god.
It was like everything about that movie.
Everything went wrong.
Apart from it being a really bad movie series, also just the publicity was just really bad for those movies.
Richard Ayoade died as well, I heard. Yep, he's dead now, sorry.
J.K. Rowling wanted to make the third one about the Second World War, and Warner Brothers wisely went, no, you were a fascist cunt. We will not be doing that, even you're not worth it. Yeah, she wanted to make the... Oh, God, how did that have gone down?
With her views on rights, I'm sure it would have been great.
Because there's a really weird scene in, I think, the one with Johnny Depp, because the last one I didn't see, that Mads Mikkelsen replaced Johnny Depp. There's one with Johnny Depp. Am I saying it right? It is Depp, isn't it?
Yeah.
There was one, with the second one with Johnny Depp. He's like, basically, if you don't know, he's Grindelwald, and he's like...
Even the name.
He's like this... Don't interrupt, I'll lose my chain of
It's
thought.
Fantasy Hitler, right?
Let me finish. Kind of, but let me finish, don't talk.
Okay.
But like, Grindelwald is like, it's set in the 30s, and he's like, let's basically kill all the muggles and the non-magic people and just be us. And to convince the audience that the muggles have to be at least oppressed, he says, if we don't do this, this is what the muggles will do. And he shows pictures of like Nazi rallies and bombs. So it's like, so what you've written, J.K. Rowling, is either we kill all humans, or the guy who's saying we should stop the Nazis is in the wrong. Because he just showed that the humans are going to do basically World War II and the Holocaust.
Amazing.
And he's the villain. So obviously we have to be against him because he wants to kill us all. Do you know what I mean? It was really poorly done. Because, you know, obviously the answer to that would be one of the characters to go, you want to kill all the humans, but that if she's made World War II and the Holocaust canon in her universe, that means that not only did the good guys defeat Grindelwald, so stop him from killing all the muggles, but they didn't do anything to stop World War II and the Holocaust, even though they have magic. So she's just written herself into a moral minefield. Why would you even bring it up? Because fans kind of headcanon that the Holocaust didn't happen, because that's the only way to make the wizards look like the good guys for not stopping something so terrible. They just sort of headcanon it that Hitler didn't exist in her world. That it was an alternative history. And for some reason she puts it in there when she had no need to do so. Like you said, Grindelwald is basically her version of Hitler. So why bring up the real Hitler? It's like...
Can I jump out of the water like a fucking dolphin or something?
Her slaves like the servitude. Oh, that's another one.
Oh, I think I know what to do.
Her morality in her books is just a minefield.
Turns out JK is huge fans of Depp and Marilyn Manson specifically, as they were suing their abused partners. Yep.
Yeah, some feminist. I'm all about protecting women.
Right, press that and then fucking run up here! Quickly! Quickly, you fucking lung idiot! There we go.
Yeah, I know wizards probably.
The pro one to disobey the prime directive.
But why even bring it up? Why even bring up that it
It's
happened?
a Star Trek.
No, I know. But like, I'm just saying, it's just weird that she did that. Like, there was no need to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the fans had given her an out. There was no need to bring it up.
Right, I need to bring this out and then floaty boy it over.
Because if, like...
So I can grab that wire.
Because if you make it that your villain, even if he was going to kill all the humans, is stopping Hitler, and then how can you cheer on the good guys? Like, she's made it impossible to actually be happy no matter who wins in this wizarding war. Because either we all die
Maybe
or
she's trying
the
to be
Holocaust
morally
happened.
ambiguous, because she's great at that.
No, maybe she is, but she has the talent of a 5-year-old then. Like, I never thought, because people say she's a bad writer, and I didn't think the books were like, classic, as in very well written, but I enjoyed them. But having seen the Fantastic Beasts movies, yeah, that bitch is a bad writer. Because those movies are terribly written. Mm-hmm. It's all tell instead of showing. It's all stuff that doesn't make any sense. Really badly developed characters, morality, all over the place.
Oh, a train.
TERFs do believe in patriarchy, and when I start talking about bringing down patriarchy in a public space, the TERFs get so itchy. Yeah, they're very sexist. Like there's this famous TERF you probably all heard of her, Kathleen Stock. She, she's cancelled, and she's written hundreds of articles for the Times, and she's written an article for the Times saying, that it's not wrong to advise women how to avoid rape. Mm-hmm. It's like, so how is that feminist? Obviously, it's wrong to advise women to avoid rape because it's not.
Teach the boys not to do it.
There is nothing.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
There is nothing females can do to avoid.
Oh, fucker!
There is nothing females can do to avoid rape. Mm-hmm. And as a so-called feminist, you think she'd know that? Like, is she saying? I didn't read the article, and I won't read the article. But if she's saying, oh, they should dress more conservatively, or they shouldn't get drunk. If she's a feminist, she would know that most women are sexually assaulted by people they know. Mm-hmm. So, like, I'm sorry to go dark, but it just makes me so angry. Like, obviously, I'm angry that they're transphobic. That's enough to make me angry. But also, these same evil bitches claiming that they're for the cis women, and they're not even for the cis women. Mm-hmm. They're just liars. They're want to make everything bad for all females, trans and cis, don't they? Mm-hmm. They're kind of evil.
Yeah.
I mean, no, they're not kind of evil. What am I saying? They are evil. They are fucking evil.
I'm good. I made Dumbledore gay. Then you immediately killed him.
Yeah, like, she got praise for that in 2007.
No, the other way, you fucking idiot child.
She got praise for making Dumbledore gay in 2007, and she thought that made her the fucking bee's knees. Mm-hmm. She thought that made her an ally.
Bee's knees are adorable.
Yeah, but like, just because in 2007 it was different because people would accept that, and nowadays we wouldn't accept that because that's just clearly queer baiting. Mm-hmm. That you didn't have him be gay in the text. You wouldn't get praise for that now, or at least not by normal people.
Oh, barkeep, welcome.
And
Is
then
this enough? Do I need to lower it even more so I can jump across it? Oh, fuck me.
And then when she was called out on that, for the movies, the Fantastic Beasts movies, because young Dumbledore's in that and Grindelwald's in that.
Oh, didn't she go like, I'll make him fuck if that's what you want?
No, she said something like, oh, they did have sex in real life.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is not what anyone wanted. People wanted her to make him gay in the text. Mm-hmm. They didn't want her to talk about his sex life.
Don't shock me! Oh, my little foot.
She just like, she was like on the downhill for years, even before she came out as a transphobe, because all that stuff she was saying was just insane.
Oh.
You haven't even gotten into the goblins. Mm-hmm.
What's the difference between a piano, a fish, and some glue? Oh, this is going to be fucking horrible, isn't it?
And I actually think Harry Potter's really sexist.
Mm-hmm. You said that recently. Or not recently, but when you last read them. 2
cis women, the demographic that J.K. Rowling says she cares about. Because, when you read Harry Potter, the women characters, they're very hysterical. If there's ever a situation where...
they are women.
If there's ever a situation where something bad happens...
Move.
Harry and Ron maintain their composure, and Hermione goes, ah! They're very hysterical. Mm-hmm. And, like, there's a bit in the last book... Ginny and Harry are kissing, and Harry's like, I really like Ginny because she never cries. And, having 6 brothers must have toughened her up.
Oh.
And I put the book down and I was like, this was written by a woman? With daughters? It's like, what the fuck? Fuck you, you crazy bitch.
Who the fuck is Ginny? You are better off not knowing.
Harry Potter's wife.
I was, and I'm going to say it, forced to watch most of these movies by Emma at one point.
We only watched a couple of them.
We watched so many of them. We watched from 2 on.
We didn't. We watched 1, 2, 3. We didn't watch 4. We watched 5, and we didn't watch any others. Okay, that is quite a lot.
They're so bad. The 3rd one's watchable.
No. That's my childhood.
I'm aware it is.
She's evil, but the books are still very happy memories of my childhood, and I would like to separate her from them if I can. They're very happy.
The movies are terrible, though. You have to admit that.
The movies aren't great.
The movies are really bad.
I'm not saying even the books are great, and they've got lots of problems. It's just they were the first novels I ever actually read, and I was 9.
Sorry, the punchline. What's the difference between a piano and a fish? You can't tune a piano, but you can tune a piano, but you can't piano a fish.
We've all misspent our childhoods, to be fair.
I mean, you've all read Animorphs, it seems.
I don't regret Harry Potter Animorphs. They were very happy memories.
Harry Potter Animorphs is definitely some sort of fan fiction. It was just drugs when I was young. I read a lot of trashy, fantasy novels that are not much better.
I would never buy a Harry Potter book. I would read it again. Because the other day we were in a shop and there was new editions of Harry Potter and Kane was like, you can't buy those. And I said, oh, I would buy them. And he was like, oh. And I was joking. I wouldn't buy them. Because also I already have them.
Oh, fuck me! Kill him! Fingering! Fingering! Fuck, he's got my fingers.
It's a girl, dog. You can
still finger a girl.
What?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What would you do to the girl, dog?
I say when a dog bites down on your arm,
you finger its butthole.
You're supposed to finger it.
Its butthole.
I guess so.
You don't. That's not real.
Whatever hole you can find.
That's not real.
Somebody in the chat also said they heard of this.
It's just an urban myth.
Is it?
Like I don't know. Like I can't think of an urban myth right now. Like the spiders lay eggs in your hair. They don't, and you can't.
That's not a thing.
That's
it's
an urban
that you
myth.
eat them.
No, it's an urban myth that spiders lay eggs in your hair.
I've never heard this. Dogs don't like getting wet.
She'll just jump in and swim.
Yeah, this is a bad. Oh, I can't swim. Fuck.
Yes, dogs can swim. Oh
Yeah,
my god, it's ripping you up. It's ripping you up in the sea.
I think you'll just bleed out and then have dog shit on you.
Yeah, I don't think it would work to finger a dog. Wouldn't it be more fisting if you're doing it in its butthole? Why are we
it depends on how much you're putting in there.
Why are we talking about this?
Because I'm getting eaten by a dog.
Well, pick up that plank of wood.
I can't. It's too quick for me. Just take it like a champ.
Maybe if you stay in the water, the dog won't notice you.
Maybe I can swim under and drown the dog.
Oh.
I don't know. Grab its foots and pull it under. Is there anything I can use down here, like a gun? Is there a gun? I'm going to be wholesome on stream from now on. Can I find a gun?
Why would there be a gun in the water?
I don't know. Like a water gun. Okay. Bye! Come find me, fucker.
Yeah, maybe if you swim right to the bottom.
I can probably hold my breath longer than you, right? Oh, wait, hang on. I think I know what to do. She's gonna, I'm gonna go under the dog. There we go. Fuck you. Then swim faster than the dog. And then outrun it, because it's gonna have to climb out of the water and it'll be damp. Now, I'll be damp too, but I've got longer legs. Fucking run! I've got a head start now.
Jump!
Whoop. Fuck you, dog. Oh no, there's so many more dogs. Climb, you idiot.
Oh,
Jesus
God.
Christ.
Oh, that's so unpleasant to watch.
At least their tummies will be full.
They do look very starved, the poor thing.
Oh God, fine. And before they fucking knock that shit down, run away. Oh no, they're coming. Pull it. Pull the fucking thing. Pull it. Pull.
I'm gonna close my eyes.
No!
I don't want to see it again. It's horrible. It's gonna give me nightmares.
You don't like dogs. Right, I think we need to go back and forth. They're stupid. So we pull off one plank. And then fucking climb. Run. Climb back up. There we go. On the other side. Hey, fuckers. Come back over here. Oh, look, I'm so juicy. I'm such a supple boy. There we go. Now they'll be like, rah, 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 we're dogs. And then they'll come back around here and I can pull off another one. Oh, I did not let them get as far as I should have. Run!
Jump, jump! Oh, it's horrible. I hate it.
It's sort of going okay. We're learning. They just need to be tempted by our boy meat.
Have you been bitten by a dog?
When I was very small, I think Molly bit me once accidentally.
Oh,
but not
so
like intentionally.
I was bitten. I told you I was bitten by a dog. Yeah, I was in town for St. Patrick's Day, and it's St. Patrick's Day is very, very busy. And I was coming out of Tesco's with my parents.
Look how supple I am.
And there was a group of lads, probably only like, they didn't look much older than 12. And they had a German Shepherd with them that wasn't on a lead. And obviously the German Shepherd was very overstimulated because it was in a massive crowd of people. And it came over and bit my leg.
Oh, no.
It didn't sink its teeth in, thank God. So I didn't bleed.
Banned German Shepherds.
They've just announced the bullies are going to be banned.
Yeah.
It sunk its teeth in. It didn't sink its teeth in, so I didn't bleed. It hurt, like, and I had a really big mark. And when I went to the doctor to get a tetanus shot...
Run. There we go. Dogs can't climb through that.
When I went to the doctor to get a tetanus shot, she said, don't worry, it'd be much worse if you got bitten by a human. You'd have to get loads of tetanus shots.
Oh yeah, a human bite's so much fucking worse.
Why is that?
I don't know, we've just got a lot of fucking nonsense in us, I think.
A lot of bacteria in our teeth.
I think if you get bitten by a human, you're more likely to be fucked. If you don't get treated. I think if you get treated, you're fine.
Yeah, if you get tetanus, like...
But like, if you have a doctor nearby, I'd rather take a single dog bite than a human bite. The most dangerous dog is the Dalmatian.
The man, Kane, the man.
Mm-hmm. Hello, man. Hello, kill him! Oh no, he's killing me!
What's he doing to you?
I think he's strangling me against the bar.
Jesus.
Right, let's
Hide, just don't go out. Just hide.
I think I need to wait in the shadows, yes, like a Batman. Hello? You're gonna go in there? We need to wait till their backs are turned, I'm sure. I'm a little boy. Don't eat me, or whatever you're doing.
They're just viciously murdering a child on camera.
Bye! I'm gonna take your orb. This is my orb now, fuckers! Yippee!
Just don't have it, don't go too far in the pressure away.
I'm gonna fucking implode myself next to the Titanic. And cost millions in tax money.
The company should have paid for the rescue effort.
Yes, they should have. But they did not.
They still didn't.
I don't think so.
Well, we should Google. Citation needed.
I'm a submarine boy. I'm James Cameron. Exploring some bodies.
That does look kind of fun.
It looks kind of fun. I'd like to go in an orb at some point, maybe.
I don't think it's called an orb.
Look, it's an orb.
It's a
What else would you call this?
submersible.
Oh, fuck me. I'm going to get the bends. Right, let's go bends ourselves, shall we? Is this going to drift off without me?
You won't get the bends if you go slowly.
I'm trying to, like, open this. Can I get out of it? Oh, I can't get out underwater. Okay, never mind. I'm not going to get the bends. Didn't they immediately go into administration before they were even confirmed dead? I think so, yes. Because they were like, we're going to have to pay a lot of money otherwise. The furry community should come to the rescue by spamming porn at Rishi Sunak. He might be into it, I don't know. The furries are a very powerful cabal of people, by the way. The furries, if we got rid of all the furries, goodbye IT infrastructure.
Careful, go slow, so you don't get the bends. Are you drowning?
I think so, I'm a little baby. Come on, jump up here. I don't think I can get up there. It must be something to do with the orb.
Yeah, cabal sounds bad.
Does it?
I think that might be like
Does that have anti-Semitic intonations?
I think it
maybe?
does,
Okay.
yeah. I think it does.
Sorry. I did not know that. Elite group then, I'll say, about furries.
Oof! And you dropped my inhaler?
No. Nerd. Oh, oof, I nearly dropped my inhaler is one of the nerdiest things a human being could say. I'm sorry, but it is.
What time is it now?
It is.
3 hours.
It is 16:07. Oh, good fedora time. My mangled, battered fedora.
Liz Truss, I had a day collar and then...
Yes, she did. Didn't she have like a sub collar on at one point?
I don't
Like
know.
she had like a collar with a lock on it or something.
That's covered in fur.
It is. It's covered in pebble fur. I know. It's horrible. I need to wash it again, I think.
Will shrink even more.
I know. But, I mean, this is untenable. How am I gonna... Can I, like, fire a cannon or something? Just a gift from her husband, apparently. Oh, I can just walk through! Oh! My orb is strong enough. Can I crush through this?
Emma, how
Come
does
on,
this...
orb down, please.
Emma, how does this fedora
Ooh.
impact you? Is it positive?
Oh, I can sort of dip and dive and stuff.
Well, he can wear what he likes. I don't care.
There we go. Ooh, this is very pretty.
You're going. That pressure is going to be too much.
Yeah, we're gonna get benzed.
Or implode.
That.
Actually,
I think for a second, not even a second, because apparently it was like a quarter of a second and they were dead and they were mulch.
no, they wouldn't feel anything. They wouldn't even know they were in trouble. To answer your question, before you say would they have felt pleasant before they died, they wouldn't have even known they were
It
about
might
to die.
have felt nice.
No, they
Just
wouldn't.
like a really
No,
big stretch.
They wouldn't have felt anything. They would have been literally nothing. They would have been, oh, we're just alive and now we're dead. They wouldn't have even known there was something wrong.
Aw.
It's that quick.
No.
It's so quick you don't have time to realize anything's wrong, and there's nothing left afterwards. Just, I guess, maybe guts. I don't know.
Oh, that's fucking horrible. There's a crack in the dam. Are we in a hydroelectric plant? Maybe.
It'd be much worse if they had, because remember people thought at first what was happening was that they were running out of oxygen and they were basically sinking.
Yes.
That would have been a lot worse way to die. I'd much prefer to just implode.
Oh, I think I might be. I think I might be fucking up my orb.
You're gonna get pressure or whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I read that it was instantaneously the temperature of the sun and then done.
yeah, they never ran out of oxygen. That's what people thought happened at first when they didn't hear back from them. They thought that they were running out of oxygen and that that's what they were trying to save them. Though apparently, didn't you say the US Navy had an
Yes,
inkling
they
that
knew
were,
like 3 days before.
that they were dead and they still
Yes.
were looking for them?
Because they didn't want to reveal their sonar secrets. Push through this block, please, Mr. Sub. There we go. Lovely.
Who was it that said, there was somebody in the Discord that was talking about the Meg 2 and said that there's a scene
I think
where,
that was Jam.
there was a scene where,
If you haven't joined my Discord, you should, by the way, because we talk about movies and memes and sometimes art and music as well.
and history.
And history. I posted some history stuff in there recently.
And, but
Smash through the walls.
I think it was Jam.
Mr. Orb, bring down that wall.
Jam was talking about...
Oh, fuck me, that didn't go as planned.
I don't
Sorry.
think you're meant to do that. You're gonna break it. But anyway, Jam was talking in the Discord about the Meg 2, and they said that there was a scene with Jason Statham's character Jonas, where he goes swimming in the ocean.
Is he called Jonas because of Jonas and the Whale? Or is that Jonah?
No,
Either
I
way, it's dumb. I don't like the name Jonas.
Anyway, listen. So Jason Statham's character goes swimming in the sea, and somebody says he can't swim at that depth of pressure, and someone else is saying, "No, it's fine, it's okay." And Jam was like, "No, it's not. It literally doesn't work like that." And I saw something very funny because obviously when that movie was being made, you know, the Titanic Titanic
Yes.
submersible thing hadn't happened. So there was this tweet by somebody saying, "I bet they were somebody in the office would have gone." That's stupid. That doesn't make sense. And somebody would have gone, the audience doesn't know about depth of pressure. It's no big news thing. They'll make them think of depth of pressure. So they were just thinking that people wouldn't care. And then the submersible thing happened, and now every man and his mother knows
Me go
about
lower.
depth and pressure. Though that probably was something people knew about already.
The brain chips we had put in everyone had stopped. Tell them we're hearing faint sounds and checking in a grid
Well,
pattern or
actually,
something.
I don't think it was because of the submersible Titanic incident I found out about depth pressure. But I didn't know about it until relatively recently, like a couple
Really?
of years ago. Well, I try not to read about the sea.
Yeah.
Like being in it, it frightens me. I'm scared of water. It's like when medical people watch Casualty or House and they're screaming, "No, that's not a thing," in every second sentence. Yeah, but again, like you can get away with a lot because your average person doesn't know about medical science, but they had it be, "Oh, he's swimming at a depth of pressure," and most people do know that. And then the Titanic thing happened, and then it was very much in the cultural zeitgeist about pressure killing people in the water. So it was just funny.
Can I go up here at all? I'm not really sure what it wants me to do, other than smash with my big orb body.
Me, a
I
trans.
don't mind smashing with my big orb body.
Me, a trans person watching the Grey's Anatomy episode.
Oh, no.
That must have been bad.
Grey's Anatomy's already horrific.
wanting
I
to,
played the game.
wanting to snap my phone in half.
Oh, can I jump out of the water, do we think?
It's nowhere near the same thing, so please don't think I'm comparing the two things. But it's like me when I'm watching, when they try and show OCD in TV.
Oh, God.
They on movies.
I didn't jump!
For the most part, they do it really bad. They do it really bad.
Can I maybe lift this with my little boy hands? No, come on, lift with your boy hands. Fucker.
Actually, I can only think of one thing that I've seen that did OCD well. And it was actually Leonardo DiCaprio in The Aviator.
Really?
He did it well.
I haven't seen it.
But most things, no.
I've watched so much of Grey's Anatomy and it is absolutely terrible. I remember you saying when I was playing the game that you had been watching it, and I was like, how can anyone watch this? Maybe there's just a couple more cracks here that I need to get rid of. Maybe it wants me to, like, really demolish this fucking wall.
But there's still the wire then. Did you see anything in TV or movies that ever bothered you?
No, not really. I'm fine. It's just about hospital procedure a lot. Reminds me oddly of why movies and TVs internationally use IP addresses greater than 255, because people were trying to track down ones when they'd use realistic ones. Sometimes you need the
Well,
separation.
the thing that astonishes me, because, there's always this debate, we're having it right now, really, about how accurate should a TV show be. And, people would say, oh, Casualty is just a soap opera, or The Meg is obviously a silly movie. But then, and I used to think like that too. I'd be like, oh, James Cameron and Mel Gibson didn't have to make accurate movies, it's just entertainment. But the weird thing is, people actually do believe what they see in movies. I don't know why, but a lot of people...
Is that getting dented at all?
A lot of people, when they watch TV shows or movies, they actually think that's real life, They really do. It's really strange, It's really, really weird. And my mother was like that, actually, because I remember my mother, if she ever watched an historical movie, and she would be talking about a historical movie, and she would be talking about the movie like it was the historical event, and I would say to her, Mum, that was historically inaccurate, that's not what really happened. And she would sort of just look at me blank-faced, as if to say, I don't know, it was really weird, I don't understand it, it's this weird sort of cognitive dissonance. Because I always thought, not to sound all sort of smug, but I always thought it was fairly obvious that a TV and a movie is fiction. This is not how science works, or this is not how mental illness works, or this is not how history works. But people actually believe it. They'll be like, oh, I know about schizophrenics, I saw that movie about schizophrenics. And it's like, what the fuck? They really do actually believe it? It's like this Barbie thing we were saying. You shouldn't have to have a movie about Barbie to tell you about feminism. That should be something that you know. Like, men shouldn't be going, oh, that scene is so sad. That's really fucking depressing to me.
Does anyone know what to do here? Because I'm stuck again. I've destroyed this wall.
You're really stuck. Yeah, I agree with you, Rosemary. That movie wasn't that feminist.
Yes, I know. Top Gun was literally a jet advert. Yes, it was paid for by the military. Like a lot of those movies are, like Michael Bay-style movies. Like, the US military will kind of insist on signing off on them a lot of the time. They go like, are you showing us in a positive enough light? If they're using all the latest planes, they usually have been contributed to by... I have no idea what to do at all. I have no idea.
At least you're safe in your little cell.
Yeah, but I mean, eventually the oxygen's going to run out and I'm just going to be like... Although not really, I guess I can just refill by surfacing. But like, I'm just stuck here in my orb forever. Can I... Help me. I don't want to be in my orb anymore. Let me out of the orb. Okay, I'm just going to swim around free for a second. Maybe it's not orb time. Oh, well, I can probably just swim through the fucking mesh, can't I?
Can you?
Well, it's big enough for my boy body.
Yay!
There we go. Well, no more orb, but at least we're off.
I'm going to miss the orb.
I grew attached to orb.
I did too.
The US military uniform is copyrighted? That is one of the most American things I've ever heard. Although I assume a lot of others are.
It's kind of like how people...
Once again highlighting the level of dumbness you operate at. What? Just ramming over and over again into an open door.
Those were rats just there.
Were they? Oh,
you missed... I was wondering why you didn't go, oh.
Oh.
But yeah, it's strange because, like, you know, this is a debate that people have had for a long time. Like, you know, this debate, does violent TV and violent movies and violent video games cause violence in real life? And it's like, most studies say no. It seems to be that if you're already a sadistic person, it might, but you have to already be a sadistic person to begin with. You won't be just a normal kid who watches something and then go out and kill someone. But, like, it's weird because people take movies and TV way more seriously than
Jesus!
they should.
Fucking Jesus Christ, man. I got Donkey Konged.
You did get Donkey Kong.
Right, do you want me to, like, climb back in here? What do you want me to do about that?
And it's like, you know, Taxi Driver and Breaking Bad. People complained that those shows glamorized the bad guy. And I've watched Taxi Driver and I don't think it does.
I don't think there's been a less glamorizing movie than Taxi Driver, honestly.
But, you know, even if it did, I've heard people like Martin Scorsese, Quentin Tarantino say, even if they did, my movie shouldn't have to tell you that Travis Bickle is a bad guy or that Walter White is a bad guy. You should just know he's a bad guy. I should need to tell you that he's a bad guy.
Rat babies, they are rat babies.
But it's weird, isn't it? Because, yeah, I mean, they even had to have that line in the last episode of Breaking Bad.
Yeah, because Vince Gilligan was so pissed at people missing the point.
Where his wife was like...
This obviously horrific, from the very first frame of Breaking Bad, Walter White is a horrific nightmare person. And he was so annoyed at people missing the point of the show that he had just a line where he's like, I was doing this for evil reasons the entire time. I'm not good. I wasn't doing it for my family. I am a bad person.
Yeah.
And he was like really spelling it out for people. Because again, people with Christian Bale in American Psycho as their like Twitter avatar were
that's
like,
weird too. Because that movie is so clearly
I know that movie's
a
another one, to be
satire.
honest.
That movie is so clearly a satire.
I don't even like that movie that much, but that's another one that suffers from this. Oh, what did I just do? Am I getting lightninged? Oh, Jesus Christ.
There is a little bit the audience will sympathise with whoever gets the most focus. Yeah,
definitely.
That's another argument. Because people say, no matter how you do it, even depicting this is glamorizing it.
Yes.
Then maybe you just shouldn't depict it at all. I don't know. It's one of those tough things because having actually I only watched the first 2 seasons of Breaking Bad, but having watched things like Taxi Driver and The Godfather and Sopranos, I didn't think any of those characters were glamorized like how people say they are.
No, I mean the show really goes out of its way in all of those things to, from the very beginning, portray them as pathetic losers with nothing going on in their lives, and they're just sort of compensating by being cruel fuckers constantly, and their lives are sad and meaningless.
I will say, sometimes Martin Scorsese does get it wrong. I think Goodfellas, you could definitely say that kind of glamorizes
I think there are parts of it that do, yeah.
Because it makes parts of it, yeah, not the whole thing.
Yes.
But parts of Goodfellas makes it look exciting and fun and kind of cool.
Well, I guess you, again, and I'm not defending it, but you could argue that that's based on the memoir, where this guy did love being a gangster for a while.
Yeah. And I
it's
think
based on a true story.
I think The Wolf of Wall Street definitely glamorizes
Oh, I hate that movie.
You haven't seen it.
I've seen enough of it to know I hate it.
I've actually seen The Wolf of Wall Street. I went to see it in the cinema. I think it came out 10 years ago, around this time.
Overstimulated asshole.
Oh
the
my
movie.
God, yeah. Literally, it gave me a headache. The whole movie was just Leonardo DiCaprio and Jonah Hill
Orb!
screaming and fucking and taking cocaine over and over
Oh God, what was that?
and over.
That was a Buggins right there. Yeah, I've seen enough of Wolf of Wall Street to know that that's one of the Scorsese's I don't like,
Oh, it was an awful movie.
along with Hugo, for very different reasons.
Hugo's a lovely movie.
Hugo, they don't do as much cocaine or fucking in Hugo, but I don't like it anyway. Sorry. Emma loves Hugo. It is, I think... Oh, is it the worst Scorsese movie?
They wouldn't stick with crime if it was miserable. Yeah, you're right, Bexby, but like there is a downside to crime, and Goodfellas maybe didn't show enough of that. It did in some scenes, but other scenes it did just make it look sort of cool. Without like...
Oh, I beached myself like a sad whale.
Like The Sopranos, I think is much more realistic. It makes, you know, Tony's life is not He enjoys being a gangster, really, but his life isn't perfect or fun all the time. His life isn't a movie. Because they kind of comment on that in Sopranos, because he's always watching The Godfather.
Yes, he's always watching gangster movies.
Even though
Godfather.
I don't think The Godfather does glamorize it either.
No, but again, I think that's almost a commentary on how people miss the point. Because The Godfather is so horrible and unglamorous, but people, again, like when people quote Taxi Driver in movies, it's always like, there was
talking to me, but when he really says
there is that famous scene from Taxi Driver where he looks in the mirror and is like, are you talking to me? There's nobody else around.
He doesn't say it like that.
And every time that gets brought up or referenced in a movie, it's the character thinking it's cool and making themselves look big and stuff in the mirror.
But if you actually watch the
scene... And it is the most... I think it is maybe the most pathetic scene I've ever seen in a movie. Yeah, if you actually watch the
scene, it's clearly a really pathetic man going mad.
Yeah, it's pathetic and tragic and horrible and sad. But, you know, people don't watch these movies, and when they do, they don't get them, maybe. I don't know. It's definitely just aspiring to wear cool hats and outfits and hats with the boys.
What, Godfather or Taxi Driver or Sopranos?
People wanted to do that. Do I have to jump through this? Or like, I can probably just push it open, like the last one. Come on, push. Push, it's coming. Push. There we go. I gave birth to an orb. Do I have to push you as well? I don't think I can without getting the bends. I'll have to drain this. Is there a drain button?
The bends isn't always fatal, you know.
I know.
You just need a doctor.
I mainly know The Bends is a great album.
You just need a doctor, and you don't have a doctor, so it probably would be fatal for you, actually. But if a doctor's there, apparently you're fine.
Mm-hmm. You just go a bit loopy for a bit.
Well, it depends.
It's like bubble blood, isn't it?
Yeah, it depends. It depends how quick and
it's like turning into an arrow, a human arrow. Which is pretty bad, because arrow is one of the worst chocolates. A whisper. A delicious whisper. There we go.
It was sad, but I was genuinely saving it, like I was seeing my dad take accountability. BoJack Horseman?
BoJack Horseman is... you have refused to watch BoJack Horseman because it is too sad.
Yeah, I have watched one episode of BoJack Horseman. No, that's not true. I watched 2 episodes. Mm-hmm. I watched the episode in which a character has an abortion, and it's like a satire of the pro-life people. And it was a good episode. It was a bit edgy humor, you know, but it was good, but it wasn't anything special. Then I watched another episode and I bawled my eyes out, and I was like, I'm never going to watch this again. And I know a lot about it because there's a YouTube channel called The Take that does video essays about TV and movies, and it's done a couple of video essays on BoJack Horseman, and I watched them. I don't care about spoilers.
I know.
So, like, you know, I watched them, and I know BoJack Horseman is very sad, and I know. You know, BoJack Horseman is like a very sad character who had a really sad childhood, but he's also
and he's also a horrible fucked up monster.
He's like a rapist or something?
Yep, he's like a horrible fucking awful monster as well as that. So yeah, it's very sad. I've only watched a couple of series.
That was very similar.
It's even too sad for me,
that
honestly.
was very similar to Tony Soprano, actually.
Yeah,
because you could feel sorry for him because of his childhood, but he was an evil human being.
Rides that line. Stuck again. I don't see a boy hole small enough.
Do you know that's one of the reasons?
Big enough.
I'm assuming you've all spoilers for The Sopranos, so mute it if you don't want to hear spoilers.
Hold up my hand again.
You know, like in the very last episode of Sopranos, it cuts to black and it's ambiguous whether or not Tony was shot. The guy who made The Sopranos, David Chase, he said I would never show him being shot on screen because I think it's really weird that some fans want to see that after they've enjoyed seeing him beating the shit out of people for 6 seasons. You know, it feels weird that you'd want to see him die and that you get off on that. You know, you can't have it both ways.
I think there's definitely flaws with Sopranos. I think especially with its women characters.
But some of its women characters are
some of them are fantastic. Carmela is a fantastically written character. She is evil, but very, very well written.
I think the way they depicted non-white people, especially black people, was a bit iffy.
Yes, and
it's stereotypical.
The sort of date of the week for Tony Soprano got real fucking irritating. Real just kind of sleazy, but not in the way the show wanted it to be.
Yeah, because like there was some believability at the beginning, because it was like, for whatever reason, a lot of women would date a powerful and wealthy man. That is a fact. And I don't know what the reason for it is. Is it just because they can't get power and wealth on their own? But it happens. Women date powerful and wealthy men, even if they're jerks and they're not good looking. Looking at you, Elon Musk. that happens. And also a lot of Tony's dates seem to be sort of damaged women anyway. They were like immigrants, so they had like they were like not normal women, as I'm telling you. Well, they weren't.
What a way to put it.
No, they weren't.
I know.
They were like immigrants. They were poor. They had mental illnesses. There was reasons why they'd go out with a powerful older men. Like they weren't happy, stable women. But like, but then it started to change. Like, Tony would start. I didn't mean that they weren't normal.
It's just a really funny way.
I meant that they weren't in a stable environment. Come on, no, that's not fair. That's not what I meant. That's not fair. I meant they weren't in a normal stable.
Emma will be releasing her article, How I Got Cancelled, in the Irish Times next week.
That is not fair. That is not what I meant. But yes, exactly.
Yes, Tony looks at a woman and they end up in his bed. It's ridiculous.
That's the point I was trying to make. Eventually, it goes from, he just meets a random woman who he doesn't know anything about, and they don't know anything about him, so they wouldn't sleep with him because of his power and his money. He just looks at them and they sleep with him. And no offence, James Gandolfini, I'm sure he's a lovely guy, but he's not good looking enough for that to be believable. Well, it's true.
Do you think...
Men have one-night stands with attractive people, and women have one-night stands with attractive people. So it's not offensive to say that James Gandolfini is not good looking enough to get random one-night stands. That's not offensive. It's a fact.
You take that back. Do you think...
I'm not saying James Gandolfini is ugly, but like, why would a really beautiful woman... I'm just going to stop now.
Do you think my little boy body can withstand the depths to press the button that's under me?
You could try.
Let's go.
I'm not saying James Gandolfini is ugly.
There we go, I can.
Why is it? I'm being cancelled. Why is that line from the Australian show? I've been cancelled 8 times. Auntie Donna.
Yes.
I dropped my inhaler lid.
God, you're such a nerd.
There,
you're such a nerd.
Will you get the lid? It's by your feet. No, my lid.
There we go. Nerd. You are a nerd. You're wearing glasses and using an inhaler.
Yeah, it is about power and money, not looks. But that's in the show. Women who didn't know who he was, so they didn't know he was powerful and rich. They would just sleep with him because he looked at them. That's what they're like. What Rosemary says. Yeah, exactly. And that would be silly because it was like they wouldn't play it the other way around. They wouldn't have a plain-looking, overweight woman getting gorgeous young men into bed. They wouldn't, would they? That doesn't happen in TV, so there was a bit of a double standard there.
I can't jump that far. My little orb is too small.
I actually remember, and everyone knows what Renee Zellweger looks like, right? Renee Zellweger is a beautiful woman. And when in Bridget Jones' Diary, Renee Zellweger gained weight to play that character, and Colin Firth and Hugh Grant are fighting over her. And my father goes like, why would those two men, Colin Firth and Hugh Grant, be fighting over her?
Wow.
Oh, frick. Sorry.
Oh no, my orb.
Letting off my father issues on the camera. But like Renee
Stream is basically therapy.
Well, like Renee Zellweger back then, yes, she's had a lot of work done now, but back then she was a very beautiful woman, and when she gained weight to play Bridget Jones, she wasn't like obese, is what I'm trying to say. She was statistically the average weight. Like, so it was really weird that my dad...
Oh fuck, my boy lungs! Fuck.
So it was really weird that my dad was like, oh, these two good-looking men wouldn't fight over her. Because if it's the other way around, if it's like Tony Soprano or Marge and Homer, no one says that. Because it's like, oh, women are better than men. They don't like think about looks. They care about your soul. Stuff like that. There's plenty
They're basically mythical fae creatures.
There's plenty of shallow women. There's plenty of shallow women. Like, there's plenty of women who will just fuck a guy for his looks.
Fuck my boy lungs. I love the conversations here. Phone rings 5 minutes later, I come back and never know what I walk into.
I mean, obviously, I assume for most people, when they get into a relationship, it's both. They like their personality and their looks. You kind of need the two, well, for most people, not everybody. Things that things that one person considers ugly and another person considers looks. And also there's asexual people
Statistically,
too.
fat women have more sex.
Good for them.
The thicker the waistband, the deeper the quicksand.
But Renee Zellweger wasn't even fat.
So I have read.
I dropped it again.
What is it? The thicker the cushion, the sweeter the pushing.
I just dropped it again.
That's what I said. I can't remember the rest of the lyrics to that song. Big bottoms, talk about mud flaps, my girl's got 'em.
Go play your game.
Sorry. Oh, my boy lugs are too small for this little world. Fuck me. Am I meant to be down here?
Emma, can you
keep a hold of your inhaler, for fuck's sake?
Sample, you never swear at me. You're one of the nicest ones. Well, don't worry, Sam. This is my last stream.
Emma,
You won't have to put
for
up with
fuck's
me
sake.
anymore. Why? I'm only joking. Kate never knows when I'm joking.
Mm-hmm. You just rarely joke.
I joke
You're
lots.
very earnest.
I joke lots.
You're a very earnest nerd.
I joke lots. It's just no one finds my jokes funny.
You're just a very earnest nerd.
And then people laugh when I'm not trying to be funny, when I'm trying to be
and
serious.
then that makes you infuriated.
It really hurts when you're trying to be serious and people laugh.
No.
Like I was telling
Where
my
do you need to
friends,
go?
I was talking to my friend's mother about the guinea pigs and saying that you have to have 2 guinea pigs because one on its own gets very lonely and depressed. And she burst out laughing.
No.
She said I said it in a very funny way.
No.
No, I didn't.
Bitch.
Yeah. They do get
Okay, take a
sad. They have
deep
to have a
boy
little
breath.
friend.
Come on. Hold your boy breath. Fuck me. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this. I need my thing. I need my orb.
I do make lots of jokes and I'm not that earnest.
My boy breath is not really strong enough for this.
Apologise to me.
Okay, I love you.
Make lots of jokes.
I too am an earnest nerd. I think for whatever reason, this stream seems to attract, not attack, but maybe later.
Maybe you just attract
earnest nerds.
Maybe you just attract earnest nerds.
You were the one who asked me out, so maybe.
Yeah, I did.
What? Why do you sound sad?
I emailed you and asked you out.
Yes, Emma asked me out through email.
I did, yeah. We were in a class together at community college and I emailed him.
Very cringe. I don't know why I'm here, to be honest. Am I an earnest nerd? Yes. Yes, you are.
If you want to be.
Okay, jump! Leap! Leap over the fucking thing, please. Like, right at the surface, sink down, and then go almost directly vertically up from here. Oh, I can't get the height.
James Gandolfini must have enjoyed doing all those scenes with all those beautiful women.
James Gandolfini felt like an earnest nerd in interviews.
Earnest nerds
Hooray.
don't enjoy sleeping with beautiful women.
They mainly enjoy poetry. And deep political thought.
If you can't just have a horse. You need 2 horses. Or, and this comes second hand, if you buy a horse, you should get a goat.
Yeah.
That's the Sopranos too. Remember the horse that has a little goat friend? That was cute.
Little goat friend.
I
Right,
wouldn't-
get out.
You'd like a goat, wouldn't you?
I would love a goat, yes. Now climb in and then fucking book it. Get into
Oppenheimer
orb.
was an earnest
Orb!
nerd. I'm checking.
Orb. Fucking jump the orb. Before it closes, maybe it's open now? I don't know what we've done. I think that might close the door. Fucker, I don't know what to do then.
How do you pronounce that word? I don't want to say it wrong.
Reading the Bhagavad Gita?
It's fucked up that I didn't know that was from that.
Really?
I thought he just. I
You
thought
thought
he.
he just came up with that?
I did.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was actually from. He was quoting something because I'd never seen him until the movie. It isn't in the movie, but in real life, because I'd watched the movie, I watched the intro where he actually says that, and he says it's from the Bhagavad Gita, and I was like, oh, so you didn't just make that up? And in the movie, it says that it's from the Bhagavad Gita, but before that, I didn't know. I thought he just made it up.
I think that is the most ridiculous scene in the movie, is when he's,
Well, we already said that.
I know, but yeah, but it of all of the ridiculous scenes, that is the most laughable, I think.
Where he says it when he's having sex with Florence
When
Pugh.
Florence Pugh makes him read out that passage when they're having sex, it is so stupid.
We said that.
I
ages
know,
back.
I know.
Yeah, that was a bad scene. Very bad. They should.
I don't know what to do. Can
They
you
should.
help?
They should.
Help me.
I don't know what to do.
He says it during sex.
She asked him to read
She
it.
makes him read it out because she's another fucking weird nerd.
It's a stupid scene. It's a
It's
great.
like, oh, you read philosophy.
It's a great. I don't know if it is. Isn't it religion?
Yeah, but they're talking about philosophy and how she studies
Like,
philosophy and psychology
Is
and
it
stuff.
like? I don't know what religion it is. Is it like Sikh, Hindu, Buddhist? You don't know.
I don't know. No, I think it's Hindu. The horrible thing that he says about the incredible destructive evil they've created in the film makes him say it during sex. I think it's meant to be symbolic.
Well, he does say it later on.
He does.
When they're testing, when they're testing the bomb, he says it then.
Fuck me. Do you know what to do?
Why don't you just Google it? Well, that's all I can
It's a
suggest.
puzzle.
That's
What
all
do
I
you
can
What do you think
suggest.
we should do?
I can't do
You know the
puzzles.
mechanics.
I can't do puzzles.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the game's slightly crashing. It's getting sick of my shit.
Why don't you just Google it? Don't yell at me. You're on camera.
Ah!
What else? What else can I do?
Help me!
I don't know.
You're a smart woman.
Just no, I'm not.
Oh my god, fucking hell.
Just Google it.
Inside long play.
I disagree with that. Einstein was good in it.
I think he was, yes. Add me to the long list of people Christopher Nolan needs to apologise to, because I think it's everyone at this point. I think it's one of the few great movies he's
Bexby's
done.
telling you.
Mm-hmm.
There is a thing to raise the water level.
Is there? Maybe I've just missed that. Hang on.
But you have to get
Zoom.
out of the sub to use it.
Mm-hmm. Well, here's the thing. I can raise the water level, but so it must be on the other side. Let me go over here. Swim. It must be on the other side then, because we can't get over this with the sub. So we must have to swim through here, and then find something on the other side to raise the water level. Oh, you're fucking boy lungs, you idiot!
You could just call them lungs.
No, but they're little boy lungs.
They're just lungs.
Boy lungs. You horny fascist shit. I think, to be fair, the movie does basically yelled at him quite a lot.
He isn't portrayed as a fascist.
No,
though, 'cause
but he's kind of a spineless leftist. And
Yeah,
they make fun
like,
of him a lot.
in the
for
first
it.
half of the movie, it's a lot about him flirting
with communism, but never like
Well,
properly.
Well, kind of socialism more than communism.
Yes. And basically everybody yelling, "Can you please take a fucking side, you spineless freak?" Kind of. All right, get out of the boy orb. Take
orb.
a deep boy breath, and then find a lever or something. Find a button.
You mean lever?
Lever.
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 We just pronounce it differently, I guess.
I think you're saying the Americanism. If he's good, he's an American hero. If he's evil, he's poisoned by communism. No!
That's not what
The
happens.
movie is extremely communist, I think.
That's not what happens at all.
Not even a little bit. Again, I hate Nolan, but I think for once I agree with him on his portrayals. I don't know what to do. I don't see a boy button for the water.
Now the button's a boy?
I don't know. I'm just used to it now. Can I even go back here? Where's the button? Maybe I do need a YouTube thing to show me. Is it down here? Oh, that's too deep for my boy body. I'm gonna die. I need to look this up. What brand of communist? Because this is important. You know more.
They don't really... I mean, I can't really... Like, in the movie... I don't know, I don't want to spoil it, like, if you haven't seen it. Like, his brother and his mistress are both into left-wing politics. I can't... Did they say communist, or did they just say
They
socialist?
did say communist.
But like but some of the things he was into didn't seem very communist to me. They just
No.
seemed socialist.
Well, again, he seemed like he was... the movie and apparently the biography it's based on do portray him as a completely flip-flopping, like, milquetoast nerd.
But there's a scene where like he supports strikes, and
Yes.
that's not communism. That's just socialism.
Mm-hmm.
Like Americans do get the two confused. Well, they do.
Yes.
Like they call something that's clearly communist socialist, and vice versa.
Okay, here we go.
He said the bomb works. He says the line, and Einstein's hat fell off.
Einstein's hat does
You
blow off.
really hated that movie.
I think it's not for everybody.
Yeah, communism and socialism. I'm not saying they're not connected at all, but there is a difference.
Right, he goes through there. Sorry, I'm just watching a video now of the game. So he goes up through there, goes up through there. That's where we are. We're down here. We get back in orb. He goes through there. Yeah, we've done all that. Have we done that? I don't know if we've gone here at all. Where's this? Have we gone through here? Yes, we went through there. Did we go down there? I don't recognize this bit at all. I have no idea where this boy is. What the fuck is this? He's like pushing over a thing.
The whole game only takes 2 hours?
Apparently, yes.
You should have finished it in one stream.
I'm dumb. I'm really dumb.
You're not dumb.
I don't even know where this guy is right now. Like, he goes through that door. I don't even remember that door, to
We've
be
nearly
honest.
been on for 4 hours.
Yes, we have.
Jeekers.
Then he goes down here. That was a cut. Have you cut out shit? I don't remember pushing over that crate.
Guess you can try that.
I don't know where that crate is. I have no idea where he is in relation to this.
So is it 5 o'clock now?
It is 16:43.
Ignore Emma's positive reassurance.
You are dumb.
No, he's not.
I am dumb.
You're not dumb.
I'm very dumb.
Mm-mm.
Down here? Was this a crate?
Your
No.
favourite director is David Lynch, right?
Yes, probably.
Who's my favourite director?
Only you can answer this.
Yeah, but I talk about this. You should know. Yeah, if you know me, who's my
You-
favourite director?
You said your favorite used to be Stanley Kubrick. I don't know
Yeah.
if it is anymore.
It used to be Stanley Kubrick. Who is my favourite now?
I don't know.
I'm trying to think. Who do I really like? I know I know there's someone, but it's you know, just when I ask you that question, it completely goes out of your head. There's someone. I like a lot of their
A
movies.
director.
I like a lot of their movies. Who is it now?
Sidney Lumet.
What he direct again?
Dog Day Afternoon and 12 Angry Men.
Oh, he was great, but it wasn't him. No, it was somebody else.
Billy Wilder.
No,
Robert Altman.
I can't remember who it was.
Scorsese?
Yes,
Scorsese's usually a good bet.
Martin Scorsese. That's who I'm thinking of. I love a lot of his movies.
I don't know. I genuinely think this might be where the stream ends because I don't know where to go from here and I can't find it on the long play. John Landis. I love it when directors murder people.
American Werewolf in London was good.
It is fantastic. And he also did Blues Brothers, which is genuinely one of my all-time favourite movies. So, you know, I can't bad about them too much, I suppose, aside from the
Are
murder.
you ending the stream?
I don't know. I'm going to see if this one has it instead. Like, where even am I?
There's a really good female director.
Greta Gerwig.
Oh yeah.
Okay, here's the room where we're in.
I've kind
What
of
does
gone
he
off
do?
for now because of Barbie.
I know, neither of us really liked Barbie.
Oh, I hated it.
Oh, you are going to... Look, I'm so profoundly stupid. I saw it just as Bebsy said it. Right. I'm so profoundly dumb.
Stop talking
You're
about
all
yourself
going to
like
leave.
that. Stop talking about yourself like that.
We can get out of the sub here and then just swim back to the boy button.
But
And then it'll just float back down.
I did really like Greta Gerwig's other movies. I loved Lady Bird and I loved Little Women.
Little Women was one of my favourite movies of the past few years. I really loved it.
We should have to have made it really bad to fuck it up because I loved that one.
It's the only version I've seen, and I've never read the book.
I've seen the version with.
Okay, swim down your little boy body. Come on, come on.
I've seen the version.
Oh, swim back up before you drown. There we go, just about.
I've seen the version with Susan Sarandon and Winona Ryder.
Is that good?
That was alright.
It's one where they get so obvious we don't see. It's something that catches so many people in so many ways, and we're still here. I've heard of the Switchblade Sisters podcast. I've heard it's quite good. Is that on the Maximum Fun Network? Because I feel like I've heard 400 ads for it, and I listened to a couple of podcasts on
I
that
know
network.
there is some female directors I like, but
Yes,
again,
it is.
their names have just completely gone off my head. It's really annoying when that happens. Who's a female director I like?
Patty Jenkins. Nobody likes her.
No, there's somebody else.
Catherine Bigelow.
No, there's somebody else.
There's not many huge ones.
There's a lot
the
more
problem.
than there used to be.
There is, but there's still not many huge ones that get like mega famous.
Oh, there was someone who made a movie recently, and she was a woman, and I really liked her. What was it?
The woman who made Babadook,
Oh, she's great, yeah.
Jennifer something.
Which
Can't remember her
I
name.
wasn't thinking of. Jennifer Kent.
Get Kent.
I
that's
wasn't
it.
thinking of her, but she is great. No, there was someone else.
Right, leap. Fuck yes. Can you tell I listened to the McElroy Boys, the McElboys, and realised everyone else on the same network was better? Look, am I also a lapsed Adventure Zone / Mabimbam listener. You can probably tell from my tone. Right, ram this, please. This is where we need to be.
There's a Scottish woman director. I think she's Scottish anyway. What's her... Oh God, what's that?
Oh God, it's some sort of ghost kid.
It's naked.
Are we about to Shape of Water?
Don't be gross. Oh, that's awful.
Hello. Do you want to come in my orb?
See, they're not drowning. They're swimming.
You can come in my orb if you like.
You're frightening it with your water.
Is it gonna kill me? Oh, Jesus Christ! No! Fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck off!
Oh!
I've been tightened.
Oh my God, the evil little fecker.
The first series of Adventure Zone was so good, but I think the main reason was the song you picked.
Keep the light on it, because they doesn't like the light.
I think the first series of Adventure Zone is legitimately one of the best podcasts I've ever listened to. I loved it.
It's
and
got
it made
hair.
me cry at the end.
It's got hair like a troll doll.
I really, really loved it. Every other series, I really disliked. Thought it was not good.
What is it?
I don't know. It's a horrible little guy.
It's like an evil mermaid.
Aren't mermaids kind of evil?
Well, I think they're based on sirens, right? And sirens are evil.
I don't know.
No, aren't the sirens the Greek
The
thing?
sirens are meant to be evil.
Yeah, but that's
I don't
what
know if mermaids
Yeah,
are.
but mermaids are kind of based on sirens, aren't they?
Are they? I don't know.
It's the same kind of
They're kind of
myth.
different.
No, but like they come from the
Aren't
same...
sirens bird girls?
No, sirens, they turn into birds sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, I think they were bird girls who like squawk at you.
Yeah,
and
but
they
like,
go like, oh.
A woman that's
I'm
like a
not.
fish and a woman that's a bird, they're like roots is what I'm saying.
I don't know. I think mermaids might be like sea sirens then.
Yes, I mean, they're sirens. Like mermaids are always depicted as sort of these seductresses who bring men to their doom.
And I never get it. Because I don't want half a fish body.
Do you want a bird woman?
It depends on what's a bird, I guess. Like I don't know if I could bring myself to go down on a cloaca. But if it's just like wings and a beak, sure, go for it.
What about vampire women?
Yeah, fine.
That's
fine.
I don't get the vampire thing.
Really? I mean, that's fine. They'd just be a bit cold. You could microwave
where'd
them
she go?
first.
Where'd she go?
She's right there. She's just like drifting around. I don't know 100% where I meant to go. Probably up here. Keep the torch on her. Oh, no, that's a block of... Oh, okay. You know what? I need to drive her back a bit and then ram my way up through here. You can clean an ass. You can clean a cloaca. It's just off-putting. Like an omni hole.
You said no more sex.
Sorry.
Oh, you're killing it.
Oof. No, oh, fuck me! It turns off the fucking torch! Blinder! Okay, right. Oh yes, Monster Factory is very funny as well. I'd recommend Monster Factory. That's still going.
What is this bitch's problem?
I don't know. Angry fish woman.
Murdering.
Right, fuck off right now. And then just keep going. No. You don't get my boy body. That's my boy body. Most of our holes are omni holes. Well, they've got one, like, sort of mega hole birds. Most of them. Some birds have a penis and vagina. Ducks.
Enough.
Well, the duck vagina is fascinating.
No.
Okay, fine. Sorry.
But yeah, sirens, like, sing to you, and you wreck your ship, and then they turn into birds and eat you?
I think so, maybe.
And mermaids are always sort of depicted as sort of bad. You know, they'll be on the rock, brushing... Not always, obviously. There's, like, lots of positive mermaid movies. But, I mean, sometimes mermaids will be bad. Like in that Peter Pan. They'll be sitting on the rock, and they'll be brushing their hair.
Light up. Light up. Oh, I don't know what to do here. It's not enough. I'm getting mega hole surgery now. You've convinced me.
She's like... The creature is, like, strangling you.
Can you get cloaca surgery?
No.
Is that a thing a human can do?
Stop, please, Kane.
I'm not saying anyone should. I'm just saying, can you?
Please, I'm asking.
Okay,
nicely.
sorry.
Stop.
Fine, I'll stop.
Thank you. Stop giggling.
Just if anyone gets it done, let me know.
Kane.
I love you.
I love you too.
I love you so much.
They look a bit like the girl from The Ring.
They do a bit, but wetter. So maybe the girl from Dark Water? Although no, the girl from The Ring was quite damp as well.
Yeah. She drowned in a well or something.
Oh, I think I need to know. I know what. Sorry, I forgot how to speak. I need to bring this down. Fuck you, watery damp bitch. Oh no, there's another. Oh no, that's not open. We're fine.
Watery damp bitch.
Well, she was damp and annoying. Fantastic. Now let's break through this. It's always pictures of look how pretty they are, all long hair and busty, and never hears them eating sailors that they dragged to their deaths. Oh, it's crashed again.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's a big crash this time. My CPU is dying. Oh, we're out. Fantastic. You probably didn't even notice anything. You should probably end soon if you want to go get food and stuff.
I don't want to get food. I want to go to the pharmacy.
Oh, yeah, that's closing soon.
No,
isn't
it's
it?
6 o'clock.
Oh, then we can go a little bit longer if you like. Another like 20 minutes maybe.
Okay, fair enough.
Because I think this game is really fantastic. It is nowhere near as frustrating as Limbo was.
Actually, could you double check and Google if it's 6 o'clock? I'm pretty sure it is, but you've made me paranoid now.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Y'all.
I'm aware what it's called.
No one cares
Don't
where we
dox me.
We live. We live in Y'all. It's called Y'all Pharmacy.
Wow. Well, if you get stabbed when you go out, don't come crying to me.
No one's gonna stab us. Don't be ridiculous. We're not. You're not PewDiePie, whatever the prick's name is. Oh, yeah, he's the biggest.
It closes at 6.
He's the biggest streamer, right?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe 5 years ago. I don't know now.
Well, I don't know about streamers.
Who's the biggest streamer? XQC? That's a big one, right?
Who?
Canadian fascist boy.
Why are all these streamers fascists?
I don't know. The big ones all are, though. Who's the biggest streamer boy right now?
They paint them as hot women because none of the men want to admit they were horny and
Mr. Beast,
and
probably as well.
They got horny to a seal. Yeah, because they say it's
Manatees as well.
Yeah, they do.
Don't forget those curvaceous manatee women. That's why they use Pepe as fascists have money.
What are Pepe's the frog, right?
Yes.
Right. I do know some internet things.
Dreya has a chance of being blasted with a harpoon gun than PewDiePie. I do live next to the sea. And
He's the
in a
one
fishing
doxing.
village.
Y'all is not that big that you could go to Y'all and find us. And there's plenty of pharmacies in Y'all. And they're all...
You named the exact one.
And I didn't... How does that help them find us?
Because they're going to go there and wait behind a wall. And then they're going to go, booga, 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 while you're getting your meds.
That's stupid.
Yep, well, wait. When you go down in half an hour, there will be somebody going booga, booga, booga at you.
And I'll say...
And you'll deserve it.
And I'll say, cop onto yourself and go home.
Oh my god. Push! Push through the doors, boy! There we go.
Whee!
Pretend you're being born.
Whee!
Oh, Jesus! Oh, my little legs. Oh, we landed on sand, though, so it's fine.
There's a
Hello,
man.
friend. Do you want to come out and play?
Come
Come on. Pull.
Come out and play.
Come on,
What's
pull.
that movie? Come out. What is the movie line?
I have no idea what you're talking about, to be honest.
The movie. He's like, warriors, come out and play.
The Warriors.
All right.
Okay.
What's with your fucking nasty little sarcasm, you mean person? How was I supposed to know the movie was called that? I don't even know what the movie is. What's the movie?
Biker, like evil biker
It could have
gang.
been called. It could have been. What is the other gang called?
I don't remember.
Well, it could have been called whatever the other gang were called. Asshole.
Sorry, I love you.
Love you.
Right, do I need a boy? Do I need to release him? The setup to that was everything, though. There's like 6 other guys.
Yeah, it could have been named after any of those other gangs. I don't know anything about the movie. I just know the line.
I know, that just made me happy.
Yeah, you said it in such a sarcastic way, like I was supposed to know the name of this movie. Could have been called anything.
Right, I can't... Can I dig like a rabid dog? Like I'm Link in Twilight Princess? Yeah, can you dig it?
You're probably just supposed to... Oh, you are supposed to dig. Are
I
you
don't
really
think so.
supposed to dig?
No. We all agree, Emma, but it's an amazing question you asked. Can I find a boy shovel?
I don't think you are meant to dig. Maybe you're meant to just leave him there.
Oh, I feel bad about that, though. And I am able to, like, grip it and pull. But I don't have the boy
You
strength.
shouldn't feel bad. He's like a zombie. He's not human anymore.
Well, maybe we can cure him. Or put another brain in him.
Brains. Dad, you shot the zombie Flanders. He was a zombie.
Again, millennial coded.
Fuck off! You love the Simpsons. You
I do
love
love
the Simpsons.
yes.
I'd say it's more Gen X than millennial.
What, quoting The Simpsons?
Well, Gen X is who would have been the ones growing up watching it,
What the fuck am I supposed to do here?
wouldn't they?
Just... I can hear a throb in the background going vroom, but I don't know what it's doing. Something's shaking. And if so, it's before millennials were born. Hello, my friend. 19.
Working
That's
9
ominous as
to
fuck.
5 for the man and the money.
That's not even close to the lyrics, I think.
It's definitely working 9 to 5.
It is.
And there's something about a man and money in it.
It's what a way to make a living.
And then there's something working for the man. There's definitely that.
Working for the man every night and day, I think. Maybe. I don't like the song very much, so I don't know.
It's a good
What
song.
am I meant to do here? It's open for 19 of our Earth seconds. What
You're
is this?
really stuck on this game.
Well, I don't know. 1819. Oh, am I meant to tap it? Am I meant to just like run around on this or go back and forth? It goes down to 18. Can I get it down to 17?
And
No.
Dreya is
Do I
always
need fucking
anti-Beckles.
18 boys on this? Oh my god!
No, I don't think so. That
I
would,
think I need 18 boys.
that doesn't make any sense.
Look, it's
where would you-
18 and then it goes up to 19.
Where would you get 18 of them from?
I don't know. I might need 18 boys. 80 boys is too much for me.
Dolly Parton isn't anti-capitalist?
No, she's just nicer than most Americans. Okay, this is on now. Can I summon boys? Hey, boys! Come to me. Need some hot boys in my area. Brainless boys. I need to crowd up a flock of himbos.
The perfect man.
A flock of himbos need to stand on this button. A flock of himbos need to activate my boy button.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. Yippee! Right, how do I activate these himbos? What can I do here? Impeccable work. I'll take a free boy.
Sounds bad.
I think it was Cult of the Lamb related. I'll take a free boy.
Sounds very bad.
And it was about running a cult.
You know, I know, but it makes you sound like a paedophile.
I think I called it the Ranch Davidians.
Standing in a child brothel going, I'll take that one.
Oh.
That's what it sounds like.
Jesus.
It does, though. I'll take a free boy. That's what it sounds like.
What, with like a voucher? Oh, my club card at this child brothel is activated. Can I have a free one?
Well,
It's like a Subway card.
Well, if you're a very powerful paedophile, I suppose.
Jesus Christ, Emma.
Like Jimmy Savile or something.
Fucking hell. Why are you bringing up these people?
I'm not. I wasn't joking. I was being serious. I wasn't joking. I was being serious. That does happen. Why are you laughing at me? See what I mean? People laugh at me when I'm not trying to be funny. He's laughing, and I wasn't trying to be funny. You're so mean to me.
All right, a truck. Can my tiny boy arms pull a truck? No, they can't.
I don't really call him babe. Sometimes I say baby. Yeah. I don't. Yeah, sometimes I do.
A lot.
I do not. Not a lot. I mostly call you panda.
Ugh. Okay, mole.
You said mole earlier.
I did, yes. You're my mole.
You're my panda.
Ugh. Gross. There you go then. I have no idea what to do. Again, this seems to have gotten slightly more complicated. I read some interesting articles about how Dolly is a really good PR team that marketed her to younger gens, but she underplays her theme park workers and had racist Confederate themed restaurant chain. Oh god.
No.
I know basically nothing about Dolly Parton other than that I like the song Jolene.
Jolene.
And I don't know if I like a single other Dolly Parton song. I don't know if I know any other Dolly Parton songs
Well,
other
she's
than that in
country.
9 to 5.
Well, she's country music, and you don't like country music.
I'm fine with country music. I don't like much of it.
You never listen to country.
Okay, some himbos. Well, and these himbos, they'll do in a pinch.
These poor zombies.
They're like small mining town himbos. They'll do. Can I jump in the pond, clean off some of the dust? I might be about to drown myself. Oh, my boy lungs are straining! Oh, Jesus! Okay, fantastic, we lived. Don't know why I dived down there. Woo! I think her restaurant chain was called Dollyland, was it? Or was that her theme park? I can't remember which is which.
Dollyland?
Yeah, very cringe.
Is her name actually Dolly?
Yeah, I think her name's Dolly Parton.
Her name's actually Dolly.
Her boob cells are in that sheep.
Oh yeah.
Dolly the sheep.
No, but like it's her birth name, Dolly. Did her
I
parents
think
call her Dolly?
so, maybe.
Can Dolly be in? Well, I guess if X and Y and Tau can be names, Dolly can be a name. Because there's some names in some countries that are banned. Like, yeah, didn't Elon Musk...
I think it's Dorothy. Oh.
No, didn't Elon Musk and Grimes, they called their son X, but it was something else. It was like
I can't remember.
all these weird numbers. No, not sorry, I apologize. Not weird numbers, like Greek numbers.
I don't know.
It wasn't
Greek numbers.
No.
Aren't they just normal numbers?
It was some sort of symbol, and they were like, you can't call your kid that. You can't have these symbols in the name, so they had to change it to X.
No idea.
Yeah, there's
There we
rules.
Go. Up we go.
Like you can't call your kid shitface.
Aw,
No, it's the law.
that's rude.
I don't know what country, but like you can't call your kid poo or shitface or Hitler, or, grass. You can't call you can.
Oh, that rules out a lot of NBs if they can't name themselves grass. Oh, gee, no! Don't eat me! Oh, are you just like manhandling me? All right. Meow. What now? Meow. What? Keep purring now. What? They are the Greek symbol for X.
But they said they couldn't have the name. They couldn't have that. They said you can't have that. You have to have. It was against the law or something. So they changed the kid's name to X.
Right, Himbos, can you maybe lift me? Lift. Oh, yes, you can! You raise me up on mountains of a himbo.
No, Tau is a different kid. There's X.
You
there's
raise
Y,
me
and then
up!
there's
Throw me! Eat me up! Yes, thank you.
I think it should be against the law
Perfect.
for Elon and Grimes to have children.
I think you should probably just give your child a barcode at the start of their life and let them name themselves when they're like 15. Right? Probably not weird. Like, what would you have named yourself if you weren't Emma?
That's hard. Yeah, you can't really think that then, because you're so used to the name Emma.
I basically don't go by Tane anymore.
I think of
Like, I
it.
put that on I put Dreya on forums
I thought,
and stuff.
I've thought of what I'd name myself if I was a boy.
Mm-hmm.
Luke.
Really?
Luke.
Luke?
I like Luke.
Okay, fine, Luke.
Only if I was a boy.
Mm-hmm.
But like, thinking if I was still born a girl and wanting a different name. My parents they told me what my other names are going to be. They were thinking of Laura,
No, you're not a Laura.
Hannah,
No.
not a Hannah.
You're an Emma or a mole. Right, all my boys, heave!
Emily's nice.
It's fine. Emily's a little girl's name. I don't think you can be an adult and have the name Emily.
Yeah, you
Sounds
can.
weird.
Yeah, you can.
Why am I dragging this over? I have no idea. Okay, now, raise me up.
If I'd been a girl, I would have been called Sandy.
Sandy's a nice enough name. It was the name of a dog I had when I was a child.
I had a teddy bear dog called Sandy.
Which is okay, I kind of like that. What now? What do you want?
Don't be snappy, cat. She's
I'm
just
just asking what she wants.
she's just sad.
Meow.
Come here, cat. She just wants company. She's been on her own.
Meow.
Did your parents ever tell you what they would have named you if you'd been a girl?
I think embarrassingly, at one point they said Arya was a nice name.
Oh, from the Game of
Like
Thrones.
Game of Thrones. Which I
My-
think came out the year I was born, maybe?
My mom wanted to name me Heidi, and my dad didn't say a word about it till he was asked to fill out the form at the hospital. He was like, no, I had a dog called Heidi.
Hello, cat. What now? Just gonna chill out there for a bit.
Hello.
Oh, Jesus, my boys! Hello. Oh, my good boys.
Oh, she's jumping. I think she is coming into someone's lap. She's had enough. We're about to finish. I have to go out. She's on my lap, people. She's on my lap. Stop everything.
My sister changed my name to what my parents claimed was the name they would have picked if she was born cis. When I asked my parents, they refused to tell me, so I changed my last name too. Fuck them.
Good for you.
I like that sort of spite. Oh, am I meant to drop into this,
She's
maybe?
sticking her claws into my skin.
Emma has a cat on her lap now. Right, can
Hello.
you raise me up again?
God, you were really desperate for attention.
Raise me up. Yeet. There we go. Lovely. Not sure. I was, I doubt my parents knew of Greece. I'll ask them next month when I see them. Hello, baby.
Ah!
Go. Jump down. Okay.
Fuck,
Now I'm
she's
on here.
digging her claws in. Ow, ow, come on now. No.
She's just sort of turned into a loaf, but with claws.
Stop. Ow, how would you get them to stop doing that?
I have no idea. I mean, she looks relaxed.
Yeah, no, she's doing it because she's relaxed. She doesn't understand she's hurting me.
I keep getting...
Oh, fuck!
I nearly dropped my hat. I laugh so hard. I keep getting texts from Emma saying, she's hurting me, help.
She's really hurt. How would you get a cat not to stop? Here, look, I'm gonna hold your paws in my hand.
Okay.
Please don't do that again. You can stay, but don't do that. That hurt like hell.
Quite funny.
Do you trim cat's nails?
I don't know.
Your mom
Maybe.
Your mom didn't mention that when she dropped her off.
I don't know how you take care of a cat, to be honest. I've basically just been feeding her and hope she doesn't die. Hello.
Oh, she just head-butted me with her nose. Well, I guess nose butted. She's rubbing herself against the mic.
Mm-hmm.
Can they see her?
I doubt it.
You might be able to.
Oh, there's a little door. Oh, and some more himbos. Can I open this?
Ah, fuck! Seriously, cat, I'm gonna have to throw you down. Fuck! Why are you laughing so much? It really fucking hurts.
That's hilarious.
She did it to my stomach last night, and my stomach has a big cut in it.
Mm-hmm.
Please stop, Taco. You're hurting me. Please don't do that. Just retract your claws. You can do it.
Oh, that didn't work.
Oh, Christ. Retract your claws.
She just keeps doing it. Oh, she's looking at you with such love.
While she skirts me. I cut a little bit so they don't hurt me when they need me. So is this the thing cats do? When they need you, they claw you.
I guess so.
Don't they understand that it hurts? She's gonna have to go down. She's really hurting me.
It's very funny. I guess just wear thicker trousers.
Ah!
I use blankets as a buffer.
That's what I did last night after she cut my... Well, she didn't cut. When she scratched my belly, I used a blanket.
I wonder if she'll do it more if I rub her head. I'm rubbing her chin now.
She's purring into the mic. Can you hear her?
I don't know.
She's purring right next to the mic. No, I know the cats need when they're content, but I didn't realise that they fucking clawed so much. Ow!
Oh, maybe I should push the box under it and then keep... Then it'll get me up higher, maybe.
I kissed her nose.
Mm-hmm.
That was really cold, despite me.
Nose. Right, now jump up. Now we have something. Keep going.
If you make a sound and make it clear that the activity happened, it's over. She will learn to stop scratching.
Oh, Jesus.
You mean like if I throw her off my lap? But I can't do that. She isn't a kitten. She's 12.
I know, she's an old, tiny cat.
Didn't your... Yeah, she must have been doing this all along. She's your brother's cat.
Mm-hmm. Oh, God, himbos! Okay, are you all fine? I didn't break your necks or anything. Fantastic. Off we go. Himbos.
She's only doing it with her front paws.
Mm-hmm.
She's going on to Kane. Close your legs, Kane. Close your legs. She's going on to you, so you have to keep your legs together.
Slut shaming.
No, so that she doesn't fall.
I'm joking.
Go on. If you want to go on his legs, go on his legs. There you go. She's on Kane's legs now.
Hello. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Can't you play?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, we're ending soon anyway.
Can you all see the cat?
I think they can probably see her tail in my face. Don't know about much else.
She's getting on the desk.
Oh, don't press buttons.
Oh, she's going to
please.
press buttons.
Well, only part of the screen is currently obscured by a cat. It's probably fine. Yes, now need taco.
I'll get a guinea pig because I promised Poop, Delord, I would. And we can show you how they interact on screen. Rubber.
They basically don't.
Rubber head. Keep rubbing so she doesn't jump down and follow me.
Mm-hmm. Be quick. Now I'm just sitting here trying to placate a cat. She's jumping down.
Oh no!
Oh,
I
she's
got a
still
guinea
here.
pig. I got a guinea pig.
Oh, she looks very freaked out by that.
She didn't like the guinea pig.
Well, she just looked confused.
Guinea pig.
Hello, cat. Come on.
This is guinea pig and this is cat. Oh,
Yeah. doesn't like it. She doesn't want to hang out with guinea pig.
But she was touching their noses. Why doesn't she want to hang out with Frodo anymore?
I think they're just slightly, uneasy around each other still.
She was doing her...
Well, actually, the pigs aren't. The pigs don't care at all. She's slightly uneasy around the pigs still.
She was doing noses. She touched her nose.
Mm-hmm.
So why did she run away?
Yeah. Right. Pull or push. We can break open the boys on the rocks below. Oh, I'm sorry, boys! That's probably fine, right?
There you go, Poop. There's Frodo.
Pig baby.
Mm,
Hello, pig baby. No, you're a 10 out of 10.
Oh,
She's a pig baby.
poor cat.
Cat's fine. Cat's cool too.
She fucking hurt my leg.
I know. Guinea pigs don't do that.
No, they don't.
They just very occasionally pee on you. Never me, only Emma.
Yeah, the guinea pigs always pee on me for some reason.
Can I get tossed? Can you toss me?
Definitely get her some scratch stuff.
Don't know if I can. Oh no, actually, that looks like I can get tossed.
Yeah,
Here, toss me, boys.
I guess we should get her. She must have been unhappy at your parents with the dogs, wasn't she?
Maybe. Oh Jesus!
Because when Kane's mom got some dogs and they didn't hurt the cat or anything, but the cat didn't like them.
Mm-hmm. Hello.
So maybe her sort of more cat-like things are coming out. Because your mom said she wasn't playing for ages.
No, she wasn't playing. She would just kind of sleep around. I mean, not sleep around as in be,
she would just sleep and
promiscuous. But, yeah.
But now she took one of the guinea pigs. There's these sort of, what would you call them? Those...
Like a little wicker ball.
Yeah, the guinea pigs chew on them. And the cat was playing with them. And we were like, well, but your mom said she doesn't play.
I think she was just lonely.
Well. And yeah, now she's...
The dogs kind of dominated the bottom floor of the house.
And your
really
mom said
anyone.
she didn't really scratch things, but she's scratching everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like the sofa in there.
Oh, thank you, my boys.
You know the sofa in there, when she sleeps on there, it's all got scratch marks
Oh,
on
my
it.
God.
We'll have to... Silas is right, we'll have to get her a scratching post.
Yeah, I'll order a scratching post at some point.
I guess we should get her
Or
some...
we'll go to a pet shop and find one.
There's not really one around here. We'd have to get the bus somewhere.
Yeah, we can go to a pet shop or just order one.
We went to Dungarvan the other day. We should
I
have
know.
gone there. And we should get her more toys, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
We did get her...
Boys, are you awake? Oh, you are awake! Thank God! Hello, boys.
She must feel safer. Yeah, she seems to have settled in all right.
Mm-hmm.
She seems happy, doesn't she?
Mm-hmm. She's even, like you said, doing noses with the guinea pigs. Doing noses, by the way, is what we have decided to call when guinea pigs say hello to each other. If they're in different rooms and they walk towards
a lot
each
of
other.
animals
I
say
know,
hello.
but guinea pigs...
You did it first. They touch each other's
Yeah, they walk up to each
noses.
other and touch noses together. Hello.
It's like their way of saying hello. Cats kind of do it too, but cats also do that thing where they headbutt and they rub.
Mm-hmm.
You see lions do it.
And she's been touching noses to guinea pigs.
She touched our nose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but cats do it too. They'll do you nose to nose. I guess it's like shaking hands.
Mm-hmm. Alright, you coming with me? Come on, boy. Come on. Good boy. Come on, it's safe now.
She really does want attention. She's back again. She's up on Kane's chair.
Yep.
You won't be able to do the stream when I'm at college. She'll just be coming in bothering you.
Oh, God, she will.
You have to close the door.
She'll be very clingy.
I guess you have to close the door.
One of the reasons that she hasn't been constantly on stream is because Emma has been here, so she can go pester Emma. But when Emma is at college, she will be fucking very clingy, and she will be constantly on the back of this chair.
You'll have to close the door.
Yeah, but then she'll meow at me.
That's
worse.
She meows when I go into the bathroom now.
I know.
When I close the door to go, number 1 or number 2, she's like scratching at the door, going meow.
More boys.
I'm
Yippee,
like,
boys.
leave me alone to pee.
Mm-hmm.
She's like a turf. See, that was funny. Someone laughed at my joke.
Oh, Emma. That's very sad.
She's like a turf obsessed with where we pee.
I know.
That was funny. I think that was funny.
You can't go to the bathroom alone if you have a cat.
No, you can't. I didn't close the door all the way, and she came in and sat down.
Mm-hmm.
Get her a second cat. Oh, I don't know. A second cat mightn't like the guinea pigs.
I just can't tell them to the toilet.
Yeah, it was kind of anxiety enough in introducing one cat to a guinea pig.
Okay, I think what we need to do is get up to speed. Then when it gets past there, raise it, and then nearly. You get the idea.
She can be friends with the guinea pigs.
Yeah. Hello, pig.
But yeah, the other day, I guess I didn't close the door properly because she came in when I was peeing and she just sat there staring at me.
Ah.
I mean, what is it with cats? What are they looking at?
Oh, fuck, come on.
Get more guinea pigs and more cats until the house is filled.
The last time I got a haircut, the person cutting my hair had done that. They had cats and guinea pigs and bunnies.
They
And
cats as well?
Yeah. And they kept telling me about how many bunnies. They had like 5 bunnies, like 8 guinea pigs, and a couple of cats. And I was like, my God, your house must be a disaster. Oh, I keep doing it too late. Come on. Get 1 billion cat toys and towers. We'll stock up on cat toys. We got our Dreamies for the first time the other day.
She
I don't know if
loved
she'd
them.
ever had them before.
She loved them.
There we go. There's my boys. Just a bucket full of boys.
They love to follow
Loving
you
it.
around, even if you're showering or peeing. But the stereotype of cats is that they're aloof, and they're not really.
No, they're not really.
Because
I remember there was that study, was it the BBC recently, or like a few years ago now? At some point between those 2 times. That was like, cats. New study has found that cats will turn down food in order to spend time with humans.
Aww.
And it's like, you know, they're just basically, you know, posers. They're not actually aloof.
I should go in the next half an hour, I suppose.
Yeah, well, the next few minutes probably will end. I just need to get all these boys down. Is this all of the boys? I think this might be all the boys. There might be 19 boys here. Let's see.
Because when Taco was living with Kane's parents, when the brother was still living at home, and I would visit, and when Kane was still living at home, and I'd visit the house, I was like, oh, cat, because I love cats. But, like, the cat would always ignore me and run away. She was terrified. But now, since she's moved in, she's very clingy with the 2 of us. Because you said even when you were living at home, that she wasn't that affectionate
No, she wasn't
with you.
social or affectionate.
With you, like?
No. Only to Simmons.
Only to your brother, yeah.
Yippee! Puzzle solved, everybody!
But now she's decided, I guess...
Oh, fuck me, my boys! What did you do to my boys?
Oof!
Oh, my boys are still okay, thank fuck.
One of them is dead, one of them is
Well,
down.
he was dead in the first place. But those bombs going off. Oh, I'm breathing heavily.
Oh, hello, cat. I didn't even see her. She's on the floor. And
Oh, fuck off! Jesus!
Frodo's on the floor too. They're not that far from each other.
Run.
Taco.
Oh, Jesus Christ, I got gibbed!
Oh, sorry, Taco. I didn't.
What are you doing? Stop fucking around with the cat.
I didn't. I just moved my chair and she got frightened. I've met aloof cats, but I think most I've known are quite affectionate. Even the aloof one has his moments.
Okay. We need to time this.
It's horrible. You can hear the little boy breathing, all frightened.
It's little boy breaths.
Yeah, I used to have cats as well when I lived at my parents' house.
Jesus Christ!
And they were always very affectionate. That was awful. You just popped like a zit.
Like there's a Pruder film for kids.
I
Just
don't
run
think...
right away.
Jeepers.
No.
This must be an R rating.
Oh my
God.
God. I'm not really sure what the timing is here.
Oh, Frodo's chewing her wooden house.
There's a little house under my desk.
And Frodo's chewing it. But she hasn't done that in ages.
She does it every so often.
Does she? They seem aloof when they're trying to be when they're trying to be
There
the
we go,
most.
just about.
People just they seem aloof when they're trying to be the most in your presence. People just try to treat cats like dogs. Yeah, dogs are much more obviously like I don't know what the word for it would be, but dogs make their affection much more obvious.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Right.
She's chewing, little pig. I want to get a dog one day, but Kane won't let me.
Oh, I don't really like dogs very much, I've decided.
You had a dog when you were young.
Yeah, but I didn't really have to take care of it much, to be honest.
Your parents mostly did the walking.
Yes. Oh, fucker! Jesus, I didn't realize I get popped there. I thought I was safe.
Was it the same with Taco? Did your brother not really take care of her with your mum?
Yeah, well, 50-50.
Because
Depends on the age of my brother.
When Kane's mum dropped her off, she was quite sad to say goodbye to her.
My mum cried a little. Okay, there we go. Shield me.
Did she cry when you moved out?
No. No, she did not.
She did buy 3 dogs once you and your brother moved out.
Yeah, she did.
It's like, I have to fill the house with dogs.
Fuck off.
Do you think she'll try and buy more now she's in Spain?
Oh God, I don't know if my dad could handle it.
3 whippets too. Kane thinks they're very ugly.
I think they're really, really hideous, my parents' dogs.
The whippets.
Yeah, like really,
Just 'cause
really,
they're skinny?
really hideous. There's just nothing about them is appealing. I think they're really ugly.
They're very skinny. They look
Bailey is the nicest
they
one.
look a little bit like Dobby
Yes.
from Harry Potter.
Yes, they do. And Dobby is really ugly.
Which means they also look a little bit like Putin.
Like food. They're very fragile looking there. I mean, they are very fragile. My mum has to keep putting... Oh!
Pop.
My mum has to keep putting sunscreen on them because they get burned.
Oh, well, they don't have a lot of thick fur with
No,
this.
they don't.
Especially on their stomachs.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, I don't know, did you look this up on the internet? Apparently you can put, like, sun cream on guinea pig's ears.
Yes, they're... Oh my fucking God. Their little ears get burned sometimes.
Do cats ever need sun cream?
I don't think so. I think their fur is thick enough generally. Probably if you got a hairless cat, it would need it.
Yeah, it would.
They're, like, slightly strange looking.
They're worth a lot of money.
They are. They're rare-ish.
When I was going to the shopping centre the other day, there was one of those hairless cats in the window of someone's house. And I was joking now, even in my head I was joking, I wasn't serious. I was like, well, that's worth a lot of money, I should break in and steal that cat.
Yeah.
Do like a Cruella de Vil. You know, sell it to make
Fucking
it
hell, what
coat.
am I meant to do there? Oh my God, am I meant to keep it fucking running?
Yeah, not like Cruella de Vil, because she wanted to make coats.
I think I might need to keep that running. That's horrible. Like this. No, that's not gonna work. I can't be that. Huh.
They are very oily, hairless cats. Hairless guinea pigs. Guinea pigs is what they call them. They're supposed to be very... You have to put coconut oil on them.
Yes, you have to oil them up and make sure they're not dried out and stuff.
They look like little hippos. They're kind of hideous.
They are a little bit.
Whenever I say that, you sound being mean.
Mm-hmm. That's a little mean.
Have you ever seen a hairless hedgehog with none of its spikes?
Mhm.
Oh my God, it looks like a penis.
Mm.
It looks really weird and kind of flaccid. It does.
What am I meant to do from here? Like, that's not enough time. I'm going to die. Yeah, there we go. You know what? That's where the stream will end today. Not even a hate, this is what to say, a hate end. It's a rage quit. Not even a rage quit, just, we've been live for a long time.
I wish to say something.
Mm-hmm.
It's not really going to be in my last stream. 'Cause, like,
I'm aware everyone is.
well, are you really going to do weekend streams?
No.
Oh, so it is my last stream then.
No, but I mean, you can if you want. I wasn't planning on it, but I mean, you'll be on break and stuff, and you won't be going every
Yeah, but
day.
it's kind of goodbye because it won't be as regular as it was.
No,
So
not for a little while.
So it's
During
half,
holidays and stuff, it will be.
so it's half goodbye.
Right, we'll plan something at least.
I'm saying half goodbye.
Mm-hmm.
Half goodbye.
Half goodbye. So we put on the full camera.
You're all very nice and sweet.
Mm-hmm.
I like you all.
Mm-hmm. Who's live that I can raid? Thank you for joining, by the way. That was a very fun stream. Inside, really great game.
You're
Who knew?
welcome.
Who knew? Inside, fantastic game. I'll be live again on Monday. Maybe. Goodbye for
Bye,
this weird
Moo.
lurker. Thank you.
You won't have any. You won't have any Irish yelling for a while.
I mean, I'll still be yelling probably. I will be live on Monday. I don't 100% know for what, because what I'm going to try and do is get more variety into the streams. Because I feel like I've been playing like one game like for ages and then kind of sticking with that. I'm going to play more Yakuza next week, but also I think I might start Alone in the Dark from 1992, the year of your birth.
If you do play on Saturday, we could finish the game then.
If you want to.
It's up to you.
We'll see. We can do it next Saturday if you want.
It's your stream. It's up to you.
Mm-hmm.
It's up to you.
Love you.
It's up to you. Oh.
Right, who's live? Let's go slash raid. Basically, I want to do more shorter games. Is anyone live? Is anyone that I like live? Oh, you know who's live? Tango's live. Tango's cool.
Tango, Delta, Foxtrot.
Goodbye. Goodbye! I have more bad games to recommend. That's always welcome. Goodbye. Oh yes, and join my Discord and stuff. Bye!
Half by.
Bye! 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 Bye!